Screw was explaining the rules.
What was your question?
We didn't go over the meta.
I mean, I'm just asking whether Bob was there when you were explaining the
Oh,
rules.
they know how to play.
Okay.
But convincing people IRL that they should reject missions they're not on has been a very hard task to do. Everybody wants to just approve the first proposal in real life Avalon every time.
The truth is that I've played this game for a very long time and I've never ever played in real life.
Is it me that are the problem? That one's just rejecting.
No, you're doing.
No.
Nope, you're doing fine.
It's
Yeah,
not
actually
you.
not
It's
Shutter.
me.
Right?
Maybe not.
What
Jeez,
other
it's
people
really
are
cool.
doing is they're just waiting for like.
Yeah, no,
they're waiting for information.
I was just taking this really, just whatever.
Pat, it's hard in real life without having the vote history tracker. Like I played yesterday and Merlin just like picked a clean team and it got rejected and Percival noticed it and then Percival was able to just like push it out and we weren't able to figure out Merlin because we didn't remember that. But like if that was done on here, we would see it and shoot Merlin, you know. So you have to remember it, which is really difficult.
It would. I mean, I feel like it would be like very heavily social reading experience
Yeah, there's more of it.
because
Yeah.
you can see people's faces and like how they act and behave.
Yeah, that's honestly you kind of get trapped in that though. To be honest, like it's unless you play with that person a lot, then it's really hard to read into it.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it does add that other layer,
I
which
think
is
that's
pretty
one
cool.
of the things that might make like in-person Avalon class pretty hard because that seems quite a bit more social reading because
Yeah.
blues
Yeah.
all blues have no information. I think.
Well, there was this one site. It was
Oh yeah,
Avalon
who's
Farm.
not casting the votes?
Bob Jeff needs to
Yeah.
vote.
Oh
It's like
shit.
very. When you play on Avalon, it's funny. You also don't have no vote history.
Yeah, I've tried that one. So we had 2 people vote off. Well, we can just vote here. It's interesting that
Merlin of approved.
Wrestler, why why did you vote yes on that one?
The last one?
Mm-hmm.
I guess mainly to get the game started. I don't know. It's just I guess I don't have
That was a
anything
fun game.
against Pat and Screw. So.
Mm.
Right now, good.
I think that felt wrong for Russell and cameraman and
What the fuck are you doing,
and
Pat?
cameraman and Bob both.
Oh, I thought this was
cameraman and
Pat.
Bob both pick WrestleMania.
Well, Russell, I'll just tell you one thing. You approved the pick of a resistance member.
Typically, wrestler, you want to include yourself because you should trust yourself more than you trust like 3 other random people, and it only takes 1 failure.
Wait, how many times can you reject?
All the way to the person who has the little hammer. So right now you have the hammer, so you can reject. What is that? 4 times?
Yeah.
Yes, if the mission is rejected when the hammer is the mission selector, then the game's automatically lost the resistance.
And it resets once we accept the team, so we can do it over and over.
Yeah, so the hammer just keeps moving around as people every time the mission's approved. So first,
Probably real like approving for someone who's asking how many times you can reject.
so the first round, WrestleMania was the hammer. That moved to Bob Jeff. Then moved to, I think, Screw Loose next, or Veery.
Screws will be next, Hammer.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll typically reject all the way up until the last or second to last proposal so that we can get information of who people are voting for and against. Honestly, I think at this point we should approve whatever cameraman proposes.
I agree with that.
Strangely, that's not you. That's who proposes. Interesting.
Well, I mean, I of course want my own team. I think that's a given. So, I mean, yeah, you could vote this one too. But also, I'm trusting Cameraman by picking him, so we can also just let Cameraman propose the same thing, if we truly like it.
What's a stronger? Oh wow,
Okay.
interesting.
Oh, do you know?
If this, well, we pass it again, but like if I'm just going to say that like Pat, Skrillex, and Cameraman, they all know the fail order. So
Oh yeah, but there's no reason at this point you don't choose the same team,
you always repick it.
so it's most likely game over.
True.
There's no reason the same 3 wouldn't fail the second mission. Like you,
Yeah,
like it's just a waste. So, yeah, Cameraman, just run that back and then we win the game.
Come on, just do it.
Everyone should approve. This team just showed that we'll pass a mission, and we only need 1 more to win the game. So, in a moment, the Resistance are going to win, but don't talk or say your role, because the bad guys are going to discuss who they want to assassinate after this.
Yeah.
You're such a weirdo. Which of you did that? What the fuck?
All right.
Why would you not fail the second mission?
That was such a fake reaction,
I think
Jesus.
I think Pat's pretty innocent.
Oh my god. Why would who did that? Ugh, you guys are goofballs.
No, the real goofballs are WrestleMania and Bob Joff. Right?
Jesus.
Oh, that's so weird. Why would you not just fail the second mission at that point? Okay, so the game did not end. It was a very unexpected failure there.
Yeah, it didn't screw loose after you set up that whole.
Whatever, dude. I would fail a second mission. Why the fuck would you not? The only I don't know. I feel like the explanation would have to be that Pat and Cameraman are both spies, and they did not, and neither of them failed.
Bob thinks it's single. I don't like Bob. Bob is a Bobby Bob.
I like WrestleMania.
Well, thank you, I guess.
I
it's
trust
kinda
you. I
hard.
trust you.
Thank you.
So Bob, what you're saying is that's 2 goofers off approved on Pat, and Pat's picked Screwloose, right? And like what you've done is like you stole Mission 1 Hammer, and Mission 1 Hammer could have picked, as I said before, WrestleMania should have picked Bob or Cameraman, right? On his hammer.
Yeah, I mean, Veer, you should be on this mission in him 4.
So this mission, Wrestler, it has a star because it requires 2 failures. So as long as there's only 1 spy at max, the mission can succeed. But this is a for sure failure.
Well, with this mission, there's one problem. That Cameraman
is it?
just rejected the mission with him.
Is it? I'm thinking.
This, in my mind, is a sure pass.
It could be a sure passing mission. Just give me a second.
Yeah, it's possible.
I'm pretty sure that's a pass.
It's not fully clean though, Rin Milia.
No, it's definitely not fully clean. But we don't need it to be.
What?
Okay.
So you have to choose between.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know anything.
Well, that's interesting. Well, for an on, I was thinking that you had actually despise because of Screw's reaction, but well, it's obviously not the case. Bob, can you tell me why you approved?
Who are you asking?
Bob.
I
He's asking
approve because I'm trying to get used to this layout. I haven't played on
I
this
see.
game.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll say that cameraman looks better than Skrulls. I feel like Skrulls is a spy. From
Pat, you're
reaction,
pretty
not
much
reaction,
confirmed.
so-
You're pretty much confirmed. You're on mission 3 and 4 and 4 had 2 failures. Like,
Well, but I'm resistance.
Well, no one's gonna outright say yes. I'm definitely not a part of a resistance. You can
So
kill
if
me.
I-
It's,
If
that-
I have
that-
if
that
I have
lore
an
doesn't mean
inkling about
shit.
what's going on, let's take a look. So mission 1 singled, well, maybe singled. Mission 2 definitely doubled. So what does that make Bob Jeff, right?
Well, I feel like it makes him pair. Russ. Actually, Russ. And I feel like this is a team. Vera and cameraman are looking really good this game.
no.
Yeah.
Especially cameraman. I mean, cameraman rejected 4.1. That's why I didn't really want to approve 4.2.
I think Pat is, in my mind, pretty confirmed spy.
That is
That,
red, yeah.
that is true, yeah, because
agree.
Luz and both failed. Oh,
Yeah, I mean
was my
that's
bad.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
But I was just picked and approved them for. Like even if I would reject it, we'll still pass, and I would still be on that mission because you have approved one.
That was my bad.
wait.
I trusted Pat. I should not have.
Okay.
Well, this is just two spies talking, by the way. Skrulls and Armilia. Of course they dislike me
That's
because
a
I
lot
just
of-
approved
No, it's not.
for blues. So of course they dislike that voice.
It is, could be, and this is the last one.
I don't see, and I don't particularly see.
I'm looking back at the mission, so 1 second. So you have cameraman on fail, screws on fail.
So you know that
Russell, if I
there's.
may-
Go ahead, Veer.
There's what? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, you know, there's at least one bad player between Screwloose, Cameraman, and Pat because of Mission 3, and you know there's at least
Yeah.
2 bad people among Veery, Wrestler, Pat, and Ranmilia. So this team you just chose is guaranteed to lose.
Yeah, this is not it.
Yeah.
Right now, we have to
surprising
pick.
that WrestleMania doesn't- It's surprising that WrestleMania doesn't like either Bob or Cameraman.
Oh, I just say that he's probably just new. Like Vera,
Yeah,
do
that
you
also
remember-
that also is a part of it, definitely.
Viri, do you remember Screw's reaction? He said, "Oh, the Russ is gonna win," and then he was like, obviously faking his.
Why is it obvious?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Why was my
It
shock?
was just such an spy out. Yeah.
Screwless, what do you think about Viri?
I have him marked as spy.
Okay, that's that makes things so
Does-
much easier. That means I like that.
Does everyone else think that my reaction was fake? You think what? Wait, why did we lose, Ryan?
I'm gonna tell you the Reds are Pat, WrestleMania, and Cameraman.
Oh, really, cameraman?
That WrestleMania.
Is
Yeah,
that-
I think you're right about the Reds.
I could be sold on that because mission 2 didn't fail, and they may have both been. One of them should have failed and didn't, because it's very weird to have a mission 2 pass and then a mission 3 fail. It's just a waste on the red team's part.
I am in WrestleMania. WrestleMania 100%.
You know what? I actually.
It's weird for Bob Jeff to be a. Oh well, Bob's new, so that makes it.
Yeah, I don't think she realizes.
Oh,
I agree with Ryan.
If I really like. Yeah, if I really
I-
like.
Also, Viri, I'll ask you one question. Skrulls is talking a lot, but does he really have a team right now?
No, I don't.
I do.
Yeah,
Veery,
that's
Screw,
okay.
Bob, Jeff, Ranmilia. Veery, Screw, Bob, Jeff,
Going-
Ranmilia. That's the team.
Also, Veer is just confessed then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Veery.
that's good.
The team is me, you, Ranmilia, Bob, Jeff. No, this fails.
Veery. Bro. This isn't how winning is done.
No. Wait, really? Okay, there's no pad at least.
There's no pot at least. What is this bullying? I'm actually res. Jesus Christ.
Oh
This
my
is
god,
cute.
it's there.
This is cute. Okay, I guess I lost.
Why did nobody? Why did nobody like that team though? That's kind of weird, Ranmilia.
Because we just
Veery?
established what the team was.
Veery, we
That's
lost.
true. Okay, I'm gonna pick these 4 people. These 4 people. If we don't accept this, we will lose the game because it will then go to Cameraman, who is evil, and he will just pick bad people. So we must approve.
I mean, we won. Scrolls, you just lost. By the way, Veery,
No.
you're not Merlin? Veery, you're not Merlin?
That's a very spy-like thing to do as well. Just like accept this, no questions asked. I'm right.
Rip.
Approve. By the way, isn't Veery Merlin?
What?
I mean,
who else? It's
we'll
not
find
Scrolls
out.
for sure.
Wrestler vote. Vote.
Yeah.
Scrolls is just Percival. Scrolls is obviously a Percival.
Yeah.
He sounds like an obvious.
Who was it? Ranmilia! Come on! Why would you do that to me?
Ah, so that's why I'm too
Ah.
frustrated.
Sometimes.
Okay,
I'm so sorry for falling into you. I was thinking that you're probably assassin. I was thinking you're assassin.
My fake reaction. You 2 fucking goofballs. Pass.
Yeah.
You see, Pat, it all works out in the end after I actually remember what the fail order is.
I mean, I was so sure you're
I
assassin.
think if you
because
had,
of my
I
read.
think if you had like, if Resistance had one better player, that might have worked out. But
Ugh. That was
Bob
tough.
Merlin
Like-
was my guess. I thought Pat was Morgana though.
I was so sure that cameraman is assassin and you're Morgana and Amelia. Holy fuck.
I thought I knew that between Bob and Cameraman, one was the Merlin, but I wasn't like exactly sure which one was which.
Yeah, I should have done more, but that
Nah,
mission
you were
2 and 3
perfect.
messed.
You were just standing there and smiling.
Yeah, I had hammer, so I'm just like, screw it. I'm just gonna fail this to me.
You bastard.
Well, at least we got 4 to fail. We
Yeah,
wouldn't
that-
find Merlin. I wouldn't find Merlin for sure here.
It was between WrestleMania and Bob Jeff for me because Veery
Really?
and Screwloose both failed the Mission 5 good pick. Like they needed to pull something out of their hat
Yes.
there.
I mean, Scroll is kind to be Merlin, obviously, after he picks 5.4. Of course.
No, I was
Veery
dumb
was
and
like-
blind.
Nah, Merlin.
But like, Veery picked no one's team. I was thinking that it's like a huge signal. He's not picking my team, he's just... Well, it looked like he's sending a signal that something's wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't 100% trust Pat. Oh, it's an orange dress. Got it.
Yes, I made a new lobby and the password is orange dress.
Okay. One
Did
more.
they
Wow,
give
it's
you
good.
a custom? Did they give you a custom skin cake? What is that?
You make
Wow,
it
is that
yourself.
an edible cake?
Oh, okay.
Cake.
Hi, Amelia.
Veery has a good sharky shark.
The inedible cake.
I think what I needed was like I needed I think Percival did okay, but I needed Russell to after mission 2 or after mission 3 failed. I needed him to release because at that point release is confirmed. Ooh.
We actually got messed up there a little bit by, I think it was like 2.4 passing when we wanted it to go to 2.5.
Oh yeah, because it forced them to double, and it forced them to flow because I had to read that cameraman is assassin because of something. So I was thinking, yeah, he's just gonna fail. I didn't want it to double fail. I feel like it's better to float one mission and then single fail than double fail in two. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't know. It could be. It could
I
actually be
mean,
worse.
I thought Pat was Morgana, obvious.
And I was sure you are Morgana. It's so
But I know
strange.
Morgana's on the mission.
Yeah.
Wrestler,
should
are
roll if they fail.
you playing again, or you're going to the? Oh no, you're in here. Who are we missing?
Yeah, I'm
on?
here.
Yes,
It's
nah.
like, yeah, fucking, let's go.
Oh, Viri, we're missing Viri.
Oh, I need to. Oops. Me so I could just be on better.
Do we want to include the card for CSA players?
Yes.
Yep.
It's
And
Ref
the
of
Ref
Rain,
of the
right?
Rain, preferably. Yep.
Yeah, that was also a 7-player
for-
game with
for-
no Oberon, so it was spy favored.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No, like this favorite thing has turned out in the end to be like actually an impairment for us because of this MTU float.
Okay, so I don't have Oberon, but I have Ref of Rain. Is that what we want?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Yep.
I don't know
Okay.
how Ref of Rain works. I think
It's
So-
edible cake.
It allows an inspection. So once
yeah, it lets the person you give it to see your allegiance.
no, you get to inspect
no,
someone
you-
else's allegiance.
Person with the card gives it to somebody else and sees their allegiance when a mission
Oh,
fails.
it only activates after a fail. Okay, never mind. Gotcha.
Yup.
There's like 3 different cards in this game.
Yup. Sire of the Sea, Lady of the Lake, and
No
What
one
we have
talks
right
about
now.
Sire of the Sea.
And Risk of Rain.
Sire of the Sea is the weird one that you were talking about, where you give it to somebody
Yeah.
and they see your role.
WrestleMania has the card. He's the carder. We all right this game.
Do the other people
No,
that I
Pat,
don't
was gonna
recognize
check
know how the
your
card work?
tracking yesterday.
I hope this game actually we gonna win the mission.
No, Cake, probably not.
Ref
Very
of the
rest, because I need to read. I need to read the new bro. Viri, talk to me, please.
Ooh, I would. I'll talk to you, Pat. Last game was.
Yes.
Uh,
Alright. The monsters are actually cute in 8P because I have no idea what do they mean, even after playing this game for quite a while.
That's good info, Pat.
That's
You
Merlin.
say
That's
that
Merlin,
from-
boys. He's sending signals. Look. Found him.
How do I play this game again?
Listen, Cake, I'm
yeah,
gonna
you-
give you a
the
quick.
people-
yeah,
the people who
I know
got
you
picked-
pick yourself. You like to pick, like you like to bribe the
People
hammer,
who
and then
got
you pick,
picked are
then you
more
pick
raz
a
than
cute
the people
person
who
as
picked.
well, I guess.
There's no way you forget how to
Of
play.
course.
You
Of
know
course
I-
he picks me. Of course, he knows. He knows. Cake out PR. Cake
Like I know the fundamental rules, it's the strategy that I don't remember.
Well, 8P makes no sense. To be
Yeah,
honest. Like,
I
it's
never
meta.
knew how to play 8 players.
Well, there was this one meta that was used in the last 8P tournament that I was subbing in for. That when you pick, it's like you're saying that there's at least one res, which is very ambiguous and like.
So big, yeah. It's some random crap where you pick 3 people, yourself included, and you approve, but you're supposed to be a spy in there. Maybe it makes no sense to me. I never understood 8 players.
Well, the people who get picked are more raz than the people who are doing the picking. So that means like
Yeah.
Screwless's pick makes sense because it's a combination of Cake's pick, it's a combination of Pat's pick.
I just wanted to bribe the hammer.
He just goes for. Alright, boys. Squirrels, what have you done to them? What did you
Very
do?
spicy.
Oh, nobody liked that.
Nobody like that.
Well, Bob Jeff should just reject because they're Hammer anyways, so whatever they pick, we have to accept. But Cameraman,
Hmm?
why didn't you like my team?
I wasn't on it.
You were on it. That's
Oh.
why it's so, that's why it's so weird that you rejected.
Then I guess I just don't like you. Sorry how I found out this way.
Oh.
Jesus. I cried a little there.
Thank you, Bob.
Wrestler, we have to accept this one because it's the last proposal, that little hammer symbol. If we reject it, then we automatically lose the game.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I wasn't. I remember you saying about that gavel, but half of it like flies over my head. So
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to take.
Jesus,
fine.
that's,
It's a complex
that's
game.
beautiful.
when I was like when the last time I was principal, I remember you saying shit. I was like, fuck, what does he do? Okay, I have to Google that just to see what that does. Oh yeah, I can see those. Like, the Merl one.
All right, boys, the covered operation. Covered operation right here.
Right, so mission 1 is a success. Okay. So, wait, who was on success? Bob, Edible, and Vera.
Bob,
Okay.
Caker.
Yo, by the way, WrestleMania, I'm gonna give you a life hack. Mouse over the blue free.
In the center, yeah. Mouse over it, and it will highlight the people that were on it for you.
And then you can also mouse over the circle beneath it. To see, for example,
Circle's
2.1.
worth more when you have vote history.
Well, it's really cool because you can visualize stuff, especially during M1s.
Is it still 3 spies or 4?
3.
Three spies.
It's 3 spies.
Yeah, 3. Okay. Sure. Okay. If I had like with one more play, maybe yeah. Okay.
I think Bob's looking pretty. Bob's looking very good.
Why?
I am.
Oh, the silence.
I just add your cell phone to M1. It's what's very suspicious if you change it back. Or you can change it back sometime. If you think there's if you have a read on Pat, Crew, Ran, or Cake.
What do you mean? Can you say that again? Because I heard the
I'm
name.
talking to
I was...
Is
Dude,
this
well,
one you have to approve or not yet?
No, not yet.
Well,
No, that hammer's on pad, right? So we're gonna.
yeah,
have to
when you see this little hammer
Also,
next
what
to
is
someone's
this? Why
name,
am I off the mission?
that's a very good question, Cakers.
The little hammer next to the person's name. That's the one we have to accept.
Stop, Jeff. Yeah.
You know what? They don't have an actual hammer indicator in real life
Also-
Avalon. That would be really nice to have.
Let me.
They do not.
I have another. I have a slight feature moment to look like for WrestleMania. So Wrestle picked Wrestle, Beery, Pat, and Bob Jeff. So what's your? You'd be overriding. There's something in the vernacular called overriding information. So Bob picks Cake, so Bob Black and Cake, and Pat picks Jan and Cameraman. So like, if you're picking someone, you should generally try to pick people that they like, right? That's why I got Spider. Even if you, um, yeah.
I mean,
By the way, guys, can you mouse over and see the explanation for the term?
Whoa, when did they add this?
Yeah, it's really cool. Also, look at Toffee. It's like a hidden Easter egg.
Wow, Tofi is equal to Tofi. Nice.
Also, what is there? File essentially checked out. No, spy. Outfits? Nah. Okay, never mind. Let's focus on the game. So, Viri, you actually added WrestleMania. And that hurts
Yeah.
my heart. Well, I really
Yeah,
dislike
from
that.
your perspective,
Like, I'm
it
gonna
is-
do like a leap of faith from Assassin's Creed here.
go for it.
We have to approve this one.
Yeah, we have to.
yeah.
Wait, are you not on it? What are you doing?
It is quite the leap of faith.
If this fails, you're just screwed, Pat.
No. He's not screwed. That's
No, I think that was really good. That was really good
That's
information.
a very good pick. That's a very good.
Because that was exactly the team that Viri said, like indicated that he wants, and now we know it doesn't work.
Yeah. So I'm liking Pat here.
WrestleMania, you can card me because, well, I'm Res, so you can Res.
Do whatever.
Do we
Then
know?
we'll have,
Do you know what it
Res-
means
Res Kane.
when we
I
use
have
the word
literally have
card?
I have
You-
no clue what that.
Okay, so right now a mission has failed. You notice that you have what's called the ref of the reign.
Yeah.
You get to pick someone, and you get to look at what team they're on.
Okay.
This information is secret only to you. But of
Okay,
course, you can
so-
tell us what you see.
Let's do this.
Oh, Viri, why did you card Viri? Okay. What
So
did
the
you
thing
see?
is, it's also public knowledge who you pick. So
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
assumed as such. Yeah.
yeah, so generally speaking, you like to consult the table to agree on who gets looked at. In any case, what do you see?
I see resistance.
Okay.
Ooh,
so-
that's interesting.
Wow, that is extremely spicy for me to hear because. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Nice.
Argentine. Damn, I wanted this card.
I
Okay.
know why Cake and Pat say that's a really spicy spicy reveal.
Yeah, because essentially Wrestler is telling me that Bob Jeff is a spy, but that's only for me to know. Conversely, the same is true. Bob Jeff should be thinking I'm a spy now if they believe WrestleMania.
Wait, who's talking?
Hi, me, Cake. You can
Oh,
open your
okay.
disc-
The
Discord on
edible,
the
ki-
side.
the edible, the edible kind.
How can you not know how cake sounds?
Wow, because you've never talked to me before. Interesting.
You
Yeah.
just can't.
That's why.
Any
That's
case,
an
this is Wrestler's team. From
So-
my perspective.
In that last one, Bob Jeff, Wrestler inspected Viri and claimed that they were good, which means if those two are kind of on the same team for that, then you should be suspicious of Cake for failing the mission if you're good. Um.
I now know what you're talking about. All the rejects. I mean, I know what you reject, but I think for me, it's this team's money.
Mm,
No one wants. Sorry.
Nobody wants me.
Admission one.
Sad.
Crazy Screws. The only one that said yes, and everyone's like, fuck yeah. Sorry, if I just find it funny. Oh.
fantastic.
Wow.
Is this possible?
It's cute that it's literally the opposite of 4.1 and 3.1, the team picked by Cake. It's literally the opposite.
Yeah, but like doesn't cake sound pretty good?
Well, yeah.
And like after like Pat's like does his thing, like what type of like move do you think that is? Okay.
Oh fuck, we only have 2 things before we have to call a yes.
It's either Ramilius or Cameraman's.
Yeah. Who? I mean, I guess thinking like whose vote to trust more.
I don't think we have too much between these two players to
Yeah,
go on
that's
yet.
yeah, that's. I'm looking at like information as well. Just like yeah.
But Ranmilia in mission
Pat, do
2...
you like this team?
I want to see what cameraman picks.
You want to see what Cameraman picks. Very well.
I did
then.
not think that M1 was clean.
Yeah, and one's probably.
And then everybody ignored me and went with it anyway. But that's
So
okay.
you're saying it. So you're saying M1 has a spy as well
Spy.
in there? You mean?
Yeah.
That's what he thinks.
Yeah, like 2.1, I picked mission 1 plus myself and I
Oh.
rejected it. That's what I was trying to communicate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah,
I thought
he's communicating
I
that he
did-
wants to know part of this.
I didn't see the reject back.
I guess I.
Cameraman, what are you plan on proposing?
Sorry, Amelia.
Well,
I
have
thought you
one
were adding your. Oh my god.
Oh, cameraman, I want to make note of one thing. After WrestleMania carded Veery, you see that they've been always picked together. So I feel like it's just a hint. Everyone is playing like WrestleMania and Veery to rest, besides Bobjet, but it was a peak Ragic, so I don't really know what to think of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
well,
What-
but if your team is right hand side, then well, I don't know. I don't know if right hand side is your team at the moment.
Cameraman, who do you plan on picking?
I'm checking. Let me double check the votes. Because I missed
You just like if it's right hand side and what,
2.1.
then the only add to this would be Cake.
Yeah, I mean, I think it should be
Yes.
yourself, Wrestle, Veery, and one more.
I mean, as of right now, I really like 4.1, 3.1.
Wait, 3.1 versus Veery, Pat, Cake.
Well, it's gonna have to include Cameraman if you're thinking.
Yeah,
of
I mean, I'm just
rejecting
saying
it.
that if he wants to pick his team, then if he's picking right hand side, and who's really the ad, and if it's Cake, then he
Like-
might as well just pick him.
Like if this team would have given the people on mission a lot of information, I was considering approving this. Hence why I asked Pat earlier.
This one doesn't give me.
Yeah.
that information.
Exactly.
Cameraman, what are you leaning towards? I'm waiting to vote until I know.
I know.
Cake, I think there's too many people speaking outside of it that makes me uncomfortable.
What was that?
Yeah.
Speaking outside of what?
I'm not necessarily liking. I told WrestleMania that he could change M1, but I'm not sure what the I'm not sure what 2.3 would have been like.
Okay.
If 2. If so, I didn't see Renelia's rejects of 2.1, but if WrestleMania saw that, then his accuse should have probably have included it, right?
Oh, screw loose, you lovable scamp.
Well, Cameraman wasn't telling me, and I'm trusting you
Because
over
I'm taking
Cameraman.
a long time to think.
So I just voted. I don't know. I knew I was the last one, anyways.
Right, so... I mean, Cameraman is probably going to do himself, so...
Yes, it's
Yeah,
myself.
you have
and
to.
Veery.
Well,
I'm just
yeah,
thinking
if you
about.
want to listen to me, you should be picking Veery.
Yeah, Veery.
But I said I pretty. I mean, I know that Veery's resistance. Well, I mean, you don't know.
You'd better know at least.
I mean, I know, but you don't know, and you cannot. Of course, you cannot be 100% sure of my word. So
If there's a weak link in that chain, it would be WrestleMania, wouldn't it?
Slovenia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing to say that WrestleMania is good from the chain itself.
Mm.
Veer Pat do look like strong picks.
I
though.
would.
I'm on the team. Barry's on the team. I'm just deciding if I believe in WrestleMania enough.
I mean, if you want to pick
I
for
wanna-
Kansai,
I
then
wanna-
you're always picking cake there.
if you want to be 100% sure, you can just not include me. Pat is probably safer if you really are not sure. If you are
What?
I think.
I'm not
I
sure
think I'll
that's
be on the same
what
team.
to
I
say
think
there.
it's Wrestler and Pat. This shouldn't be on the mission.
Yeah, wrestler. Can you say that back one more time?
I mean, from cameraman's perspective, if he thinks that I'm not 100% sure, let's just say that. And he obviously can't just not put me in if he is 100% sure. I mean, I know that I'm resistance, but
I mean, I can, but I don't
he-
see why you're suggesting Pat here.
I mean, I have
Um,
picked 2.5. I was picked pretty much all the time.
Pat also chose Wrestle, but not himself on
team-
the failed mission.
Currently, the people. Oh God, go ahead, Bob. Jeff.
Well,
Sorry, I didn't mean to over you.
Of course, I picked Wrestle because of 2.4.
Yeah, it looks to me like Pat and Wrestle. Like, why would Pat not pick himself? And now Wrestle just proposed picking Pat if cameraman wasn't going to pick Wrestler, and then when asked to repeat it, he left that part out the second time.
I mean, listen, Fury's adding Wrestle with me. If I will add myself and it will fail, I will look like trash. And Veer will just say, "Hey, I didn't want you. That's why I added WrestleMania."
Doing this.
I think this is almost good, cameraman. I like Bob, Jeff, and Veery, but I'm not sure about Cake. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Nice.
Okay.
So we just add one person to that, and it's a guaranteed win.
I see. Okay. I understand this game right now. Well,
Have
if
they-
it's flawed, just add someone, anyone. It doesn't really matter.
fine. Oh,
Only add someone else if you believe that
I
there
don't
was
see why we
only.
would.
Well, this has to spice whatever he's a pilot. Let's just add anyone.
Yeah, you want to pick the same four plus any one person, and it's a guaranteed win.
Literally anyone is gonna fail. Float.
Unless-
Alright, so we have Marilyn between Bob, Jeff, and cameraman. Like, I don't even want to try to just act anymore. We just lost missions. And like, 3.5 is very cute because he's just adding to 1.5, which is clean, and Bob Jeff says, don't pick Pat in WrestleMania. When everyone was literally loving me. The only people who didn't love me was you scrollers. The only person was you and Bob Jeff. That's
Well,
why I'm thinking
only-
it should be Merlin.
Only in the end did I not like you because Wrestler mistakenly said that you should be trusted with no info.
No,
And-
actually, like, he
it's
can't
just
say
Bob,
that.
Bob Jeff is Merlin and Cameron is Percival.
Yeah, I feel like this is the case. We can think for a moment. Because if cameraman is Percival...
So
that's what I was
Wrestler...
imagining before.
So Bob Jeff came right out and said Wrestler and Pat shouldn't be
Yeah,
included,
yeah.
like, which was very Merlin-y. And then Cameraman waited a little bit and then also made that decision. Additionally, Wrestler, when Cameraman was trying to decide to pick his team, and you were like, if you don't trust me, therefore you should pick Pat. Cameraman was like, wait, what? Why would you say that? And then that's what also I think Bob Jeff after that said not to pick both of them. But yeah, I mean, I think we just shoot Bob Jeff for stating
Bro,
two
you
spies.
know how hard we would dominate this game if you would card me. You'd card me.
I
and say,
know,
yeah.
yeah. We wanted you to card Pat because if you would have checked
be
Pat instead of
silly.
Veery, you could have said that Pat was good, right? And then people believe
And I
it.
was
okay.
just
So
very
that's okay. So why did I didn't do that? Is because I thought that the decision was exclusively for me, and I shouldn't to talk to the team who I card. That's was my presumption of it.
You have to talk to everyone so it will look like it's like a collective decision. We are solving as a resistance team,
Right.
and you want to act like you're a resistance team that
Yeah.
wants to solve and
Um,
help everyone.
So
Yeah, just shoot Bob.
I'm ready to
Yeah,
shoot
just-
Bob. Yeah. Are you good with that, Wrestler?
Sure.
We're trying to shoot Merlin. All right. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Nice cameraman.
It was cameraman
Bob,
Bobjic was
Bob,
just insanely good.
that was an incredible read there. You gave me the perfect out.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Once you said that, I was internally, I was just like, yes, thank God, I can get out of this nightmare.
That's a good game. Good job.
Yeah, well played.
Bobjic hard saving the game. Jesus Christ.
Not very well played for me, but
Scary.
I had a feeling.
I did
Scary.
like. I was really confused about like. Yeah. Like,
Alright, I'm gonna go play Spy Party and not suck at this. Go back.
GG's.
you're fine. My first times was very rough.
Yeah, he didn't play too badly at all.
No, he did fine.
I never would have, like, if it was any other game, I wouldn't have jumped on like that Pat statement. But there, I was like, I had to do it just to
I mean,
like,
that was a
see my
very, very good play from you also, cameraman, as Merlin. Like, you had just a perfect excuse to add to M1. I think it was just M1 that you added to. And Bobjic just picked clean M1. She literally said, like, hey, those two are spies.
yeah, it
Jesus.
was.
And that was a power play.
I couldn't have asked for a better, not Percival.
That was incredible.
Very sharky. Where are you, my friend?
I'm here.
You have to
I'm
press
here.
it.
Oh my god.
You're forgetting again.
Like, who's not joining the game? These guys are so slow.
Do we put Oberon in 7-player or no? It's just
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
we do.
Oberon
Yeah,
and
I
Fire.
feel like it's a good idea.
I like Oprah. But a resident instructor.
I need to memorize what setups we're playing with, because like last night, or when I play Avalon in real life, I've never used Oberon, and we were also doing 8 or 9 player with
Cameraman.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I'm
Morgana and Mordred.
alive.
I think Mordred's only in 9th player.
So does Bob Jeff know who Oberon is?
No,
Or
go
what
ahead.
role?
Or maybe.
I think it's like the hidden bad guy, right?
Yeah, the hidden bad guy that even the bad guys don't know, and Oberon doesn't know who the bad guys are either.
Let's go.
They're blind.
Just an agent of chaos that doesn't give a shit. Throws fails, jumps on the table, flips everyone off.
Jesus. Finally a res game, by the way, boys and girls.
I think you have some like hidden code in the server that makes you spy every time, Pat.
Jeez. Well, that might be the case.
Oh wait,
I was also kind of like one of the things that confused me about last game was that like Cake out of blue with just like how he was talking. I already liked Bob Jeff, but if Bob Jeff was bad, I would have been like immediately like, you know.
Oh, the silence. A repick. Ladies and gentlemen,
Bob Jeff versus Cake.
we
If
have a
we're doing, like,
repick.
regular meta.
yeah, I kind of just off-picked on habit. Don't even remember if Bob Jeff knows what the heck I'm trying to say about that.
It looks like they know.
And really, on piece of ass, of course.
Really? You picked Pat? Ew.
Amelia knows. Boom.
Interesting, I like
Did you say interesting? I like that.
Yeah.
Beer, why do you like this?
that.
It gets more information in the
Because
game.
like, it gives me an excuse to, you know.
Oh Lord. Takers. Are you in for a journey?
All right, you're saying. Dude, I'm not used to being called cakers.
Acres.
It's a very spicy text recently.
Mm,
I like how I established that I want no part of picking into screw in camera, and then people just immediately go back to it. Well, I guess they have to, but, you know.
Free will is an illusion.
I would have thought that camera might have added himself to Vermilion Pat after screw pieces.
Right, alright, boys. I see we're having a conversation. Alright, let me see since I'm a Hammerino. Acres, big
Really
again.
well because. Oh,
I hate playing as resistance. I have to like think and solve stuff now. When you're a spy, you just have to pretend.
Oh,
Sounds pretty red.
That's not my problem.
You're right, you're right.
I mean, Ron, what are you talking about? You picked me and you're getting taken off by literally everyone. And you're talking at someone's threat?
A little bit of banter with screw loose.
Alright, Kickers, this is a very important pick. You have one chance.
I think it makes
On a
sense.
Like
brilliant-
I know it's not a
Maybe
good
that
idea
makes-
to just vocally voice your thoughts because you know you just out yourself as non-Merlin, you start seeing garbage crap. But like I vaguely remember that in this case I don't pick Remilia, but I should at least try to pick a team that would fit Remilia, even if it doesn't include him. I think that's how it works.
I'm trying to process what you just said. Well, I guess
Okay.
you can pick.
I
and
think
then
this is
go.
a good. This is a good team. I like this.
The repeakers and me. I like the repeakers and the boy.
What are you gonna propose, Pat?
Well, it's not really what I'm gonna propose. It's what I'm gonna pick, and it's gonna pass.
Yeah. What do you plan on picking? Should I offer proof this?
I mean, you don't
Probably
have to approve
Patran
something
and-
that has me on it. Like, you should
Or
never
Pat-
approve something that has hammer on it.
Catran and
was-
Cake, maybe?
Oh, can you say that again?
Probably
Do you-
Patran and Cake, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't understand you. I'm sorry. Can you say that
Catran
again?
and Cake, maybe?
Patran and K. Well, Cake just said it. He doesn't want to pick Remilia.
Doesn't necessarily
It's
trust it.
it's less that I don't want to pick Remilia, it's that everyone else in the table doesn't want to pick Remilia.
They're wrong.
And-
It's okay.
I'm trying to stick with, you know, proper play and not start overruling everyone.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think that team looked decent. That was just proposed.
Here, we can roll with it.
Okay.
Drum roll. Ah. Rip.
I think Pat should dislike Bob.
Cat picked
I-
that one?
Wait, I should like Bob?
Dislike.
You
because-
should not like her.
Yeah, I mean, I have problem hearing Veery for some reason.
It's his microphone. It's.
Oh
not
yeah,
good.
I have a
I'm sorry.
shitty phone microphone.
Well, I'm also surprised that Cake actually added, out of everyone, he added someone who repicked his team. Like, honestly, Cake, I feel like you should dislike Bob Jeff.
Yeah, it's well. I don't know why that's bad, but okay.
It's not adding any info. It's just repicking, and it's kind of making you more res than her. But now it fails.
Oh, okay.
And you ask her. You shouldn't really be adding someone who's like trying to copy your picks? I mean, you can, obviously.
Okay.
I would also say that it's usually because someone isn't paying attention. That's when repicks happen.
Hmm.
I don't want Bob Jeff's hammer.
Hmm.
Well, you're the hammer.
Well,
Talk about next
I mean,
mission
like-
placement.
Okay.
Wow, Cake and Veery rejected that? What the heck?
inside of the-
Cameraman, what up, my boy?
I'm just
Oh, good.
hated. Hmm. Almost no one has picked Ranmilia except Pat, which is, and Pat was on the failing team.
Yep, I was on a failing team as a sole person. Here I am.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
What team is this?
This is cameraman
Would make,
I'll just
make
talking
it.
talking to your off pick and then bribing the hammer like I did.
Trolls
makes no
goes,
sense
yeah,
that-
that makes sense, and then Cake, what is this team?
it makes no sense that Rand, Pat, and Bob Jeff are
It's amazing.
spies.
Ooh,
Rand,
Miri
Pat, and
has
Jeff are not
hammer.
spies. Or Rand, Pat, yeah, Rand, Pat, and Bob.
Alright, Viewers, if this is your big chance to shine, I'm really curious what you're gonna pick. Hmm?
Mm,
What'd you say, Bob Jeff?
Romilly is my hyper top.
Wait,
Or sorry,
why?
no, Cake's my hyper top. Sorry.
Hyper top?
Yeah, he wants to
What
pick
does
you.
that mean?
Okay.
Cake's my Cake's in my.
That's right.
Be a good pick from your POV,
I'm-
just give me a second.
I'm somewhat tempted to go like very Cake and Pat, since I'm not
I
like.
want to pick,
Gotcha.
like,
That's a
But,
lot
like,
of
I don't
information,
like
yeah.
the whole-
But I
I'm
think
I don't like the
sure.
whole.
picking 2 into M2 is a bit risky.
I know.
So I think maybe include Ran.
Or Screw Loose.
Or just
Screw Loose is
Rand.
Screw Loose is resistance. You could pick them.
Screw loose, Reds. Hey, let's go.
Yeah, it's boring.
I'm bouncing back and forth between voice chats.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
Okay. Okay.
Just give me a second, because I feel like there's 2 spies, there's 1 spy.
Uh,
I think it's Ren.
Well, cameraman
I
and Cruel
see.
are just like,
so
pick is completely wrong. Screwing camera from my perspective.
okay, I'm gonna make
sort of-
something.
so wait, just so everybody catches this, Mission 3, which had 3 people on it, had 2 failures. So between Ranmilia, Cake, and Veery, there are at least
I have
2
so much
spies.
information now.
Okay, give me a second,
Oh.
because I've been on a failed M2, and now I see that there are 2 spies and then 3.
This
And
this
there's just
proposal
Cake on
is
both of them.
guaranteed to pass. That Cake just put. This is guaranteed to pass
Yeah,
because
this is guaranteed to pass. Like, I want to pick something.
But it should be
I mean,
Pat, Bob, and
actually, I
Drew
just
who
should be
pick
approving
people.
this. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like
Yeah,
it should be. It should
this
be
is
I
the
just get
only.
kind of. All
it
right,
should
boys.
be
Oh, we
Pat.
should have moved
Like,
Hammer.
you should have added. You should have added like Pat,
This is
Bob,
fine with me,
like,
honestly.
cameraman
Cameraman screw loose. My
should
two
have added
confirmed res have
person
have late
added
picks.
someone. No.
Yeah.
Wait, how
Yeah,
are we
let's wait
confirmed,
for a
Rez?
second. Give me a second to think.
Like now there's
Oh wait, what did Mission 2 have? Mission 2 had.
Cake me and Bob Jeff.
Yeah, Cake could. Well, oh, okay, I see. From Cake's perspective, yeah. All right.
I think it's Ran and Pat.
Well, there's
What?
there's two
Okay,
there's
bye,
two
Bob Jeff.
there's
That
two
is your team
spies.
from my perspective, yes.
Okay,
There's-
so we're taking on Bob Jeff for sure.
There's two spies
Before
within
everyone
Viri,
wants
Cake,
to
and
do
Ranmilia. Bob,
for-
Jeff, who do you think the two spies are within that group of three? Viri, Cake, and Ranmilia. There's guaranteed two.
Wait. What was that, Pat, about Bob Jeff?
I mean, Bob Jeff said that she thinks it's Pat and Vermilia,
Okay.
so she's a spy.
Well, yes. But of course, I never have a team with both of you. But
This is cruel. It's,
I don't remember the third one.
I would actually want to talk with you because you are confrères. Pretty much. You're pretty much confrères with cameraman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bob just a spy.
I mean, it's possible that one of us isn't if Cake is a spy.
I mean, it's a single. It's a single. It has a single spy. This M4.
yeah, I would agree with that.
I mean, it's possible that it doesn't, right?
I mean,
It's possible.
well, then why did Bob Jeff feel the need to say instantly that it's Pat and Vermilia? Why?
Just
Yeah,
like,
If it's just clean.
M4 can't ever be clean because Pat and Bob Jeff are spying each other. That they're accusing each other of not being.
And schools, you
Someone
heard
can be
that.
wrong.
If M4 was clean, why would she feel the need to instantly say that?
She could just be blind, like she could just not
Of course,
know.
M4 is not clean.
maybe just ran that? I don't know.
I mean,
No.
M4 is obviously not clean because M3 is obviously not three spies. There was one spy on M4. We know this. This is obvious. But it was guaranteed to pass because there's exactly one spy.
Hmm. What do you think, cameraman?
I
I
think
mean,
Bob
you don't
Jeff.
have to say anything.
I think that most people should be removing Bob Jeff. Like it's just like
No.
Yeah, I have Bob Jeff marked as
fairly
a spy.
straightforward.
Right, that just settles it. Okay, now I would like to, because I feel like the ad is, well, I might be wrong here. I feel like the ad is around Million Cake.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, of course.
And I guess I can hold the pig, or we can just move.
In other
Like-
words, Viri is red.
Yeah, I feel like we don't add Fury.
I also have very marked as red.
How do you mark people?
That's huge, cameraman. You just mouse over them and left hand side, left top. You'll see something.
A little picture of a
Pressing it.
person.
You click that little head button.
Oh, I see. Like Minesweeper.
It cycles between green, red, and gray. And you can also click that claim button to pop up a C,
Which does
doesn't really
nothing.
do much, but it's there.
Okay, I'll just move.
Yeah, we have safe hammer as far as I'm concerned or aware. I will app this though because I believe it's my team,
This
and
is
I can get away with
difficult.
doing that because I have the most information in this game.
I
as
mean,
far as
this
I'm
is
concerned.
like, this is a
Haven't been
very
on
hard situation. Just give me a second, I'll solve it.
Cameraman, I do not envy your position.
I don't either.
Well, if there's any team that you would have, that cameraman should pick, like it'd be like I think it'd be between Fury and Cake, but they're whatever.
No,
This
you
is
just-
outing.
You just got spied
Yeah.
weirdly by all the
Well.
confrats, so
reject this pick. I messed up.
Don't worry, no one's gonna.
This is the team.
I mean, what's really, I mean, I've been like spying Bob Jeff like all game. I mean, how am I wrong with like Bob Jeff's off pick resin cake really hard?
Oh, that's true. Cake did rest option.
No, I said the other way around. Bob Jeff's M1 pick resin cake really hard.
Ah, this.
And not just be a spy resin the other spy.
That's disconcerting.
You gotta repick it though.
Oh, Cameraman, since Skrills approved this, I feel like. Well, we
I'm not. I don't. I can be persuaded in different directions.
I think this is the team.
What I just proposed.
Yes.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Right.
I just don't like Pat's voice comms, so that makes me not want to trust him. But, you know, what are you gonna do?
Can I shoot Fury? I think he's Oberon, and I want to shoot Oberon.
I'm Oberon.
I feel like if I was trying to really sweat the game out really hard, I could probably figure it out. But I think it's kind of clear it's probably between Cameraman and Pat, right? I don't think it's Screwloose because
Why would, yeah, it's not Screwloose for me. Ever. I actually thought Remelia was the blue one out of, or Remelia was the red one out of my close pie.
Yeah. He did seem like a spy.
Like Cake was
like when I mean,
super-
yeah,
Cake
when I
was,
mean like
super-
sweat it out, I probably could have
super red,
remembered
yeah.
if Pat said anything incriminating, but I don't think Pat really did anything super incriminating, but I also don't think he really hard carried the game. So I'm leaning towards Cameraman. Like
I'm pretty
again,
heavily
like
leaning on
for the
Cameraman.
fourth time I'm saying now, it's raw. I could probably figure it out. Cameraman just had the Merlin vibe, just kind of waiting for other people to say correct things and then chiming in on it. Like when someone starts spying Jeff, he's like, yeah, I've got Bob Jeff marked red. And then once people started spying Veery, oh yeah, I've got Veery marked red as well. So just from like the gut feeling or the again, I don't have anything concrete to rule out Pat.
Why does Screwloose like Remelia? Why does Screwloose pick Remelia in 5.3 over Cake?
5 point. It's pretty easy to not pick me considering I've been on 2 failed missions, of which one of them had 2 fails on it.
Yeah, but he should have been like, he should have like talked to you first as opposed to like, I feel like if Rulus was Merlin, he would have like said something about it, right? He would have like, given like some sort of excuse like, oh, people haven't been cake or whatever, you know? Never really.
If Screwloose is Merlin, he's been picking me all game, which means I should get on more teams, I guess.
Yeah, so I'm not on Screwloose, so like it's like, but.
He could have been trying really hard to not come across as Merlin. He did mention, oh, it's so hard being a resistance.
But I don't think it's Screwloose.
Okay,
I think I don't know.
Who picks Screwless after that? Nobody. Okay, so let's not go Screwless. Wait, who's gonna be Bob Jeff? Who gets trusted over? Let's say not. So when Bob Jeff does Screwless and Cameraman, he gets added to. Let's see, there's Bob Jeff. Cat pick Bob. Let's not do Pat. He's removing information. By pick 2 spies.
If I had to guess, it might be Renmilia, Percival, and Cameraman Merlin. I don't know. I just kind of wish I kind of wish the Cameraman moves next. I don't want to sweat too hard for the 5th time now. But I'm always open to discussion.
Epic Rand, who does Cameraman really like? Cameraman is really like.
Part of the reason why I think it's around Renmilia, Percival, and Cameraman Merlin is you can kind of look at 2.2 where Cameraman picks myself Pat, and then Renmilia picks myself Pat. I guess. I don't know.
I
like
think
he acts me
I think
more.
Cameraman's pick is like. Cameraman's picks are weird all game. Like he just repicks Screwless pick every single
Like
time.
I feel like he was forced into that pick though because Screwless
Yeah.
did that thing where he's like, oh yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah, I'm okay with I'm okay with the Cameraman shot. He's just repicking Screwless's pick all game, which is weird.
Do you have an opinion, Bob Jeff? Hi, Bob Jeff. Who do you want to kill?
Well, who's the assassin?
It's me. Inedible cake. It says. It should say that I'm waiting. With the game's waiting for me to shoot
Waiting
someone.
for Inedible
I see.
to assassinate in the middle.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think
Okay.
you guys.
Let's just shoot
Alright,
Cameraman. Go
me too.
next. Okay, it's Pat Merlin.
That's fine.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
they.
Fucking huge carry. How
Ah.
does he do it?
How does he
Every
do it?
single
Nice
game.
cat.
That's crazy.
How is he doing it?
I had the 2 PRs, but I had you guys reversed. I thought Renmilia was Merlin and Pat was Percival.
Hmm.
Well, you just said it. You didn't like my voice comms. Just a second after proving me incorrect. Right. I was like, I was just like a pat on the head. It's so cute.
That's good. Yeah, I thought Cameraman was just regular resistance too.
I thought for sure Oberon was in Cameraman Screw Loose, and then one of Veery Cake was good, and that was wrong. But it was
Jesus.
okay, because if it was wrong, Cameraman can carry.
Cameraman is just like a beast.
This is surely well played.
Dun, dun, dun.
I had-
3, 6,
I actually, when
8.
people ask me, I actually did have Bob Jeff and Veery marked as red, and I
And
was
then
just
he
like,
says Merlin, and he goes,
Yeah.
"Yep, I have the red already. Thanks, Merlin. I don't need you."
yeah, I just,
What a god.
I was basically flipping a coin between Cake and Ranmelia for like most of that final voting round, and then I was finally like, okay, going with Ranmelia, crossing my fingers the whole time.
And I was like, well, there's a chance you're my Percival, and I'm like, I'm gonna trust you, and I'm just gonna chill. But then I gave a slight hint when Screwless approved. Oh, the card. Okay, Veery, are you Raz? Because I rolled Raz.
Okay, let's go same team.
Yes! Same team as Veery.
I miss playing Resistance with Cherry Melon. I would be able to complain about being in the most garbage M1 positioning.
Same. He was such a good sport.
Is that awesome? Yeah.
Hello.
Bye.
All right, you joined in. It's final round. Pick a good team. It's all down to you.
Final round. This is round 1. Alright, let's see. We got Cameron,
Oh, okay.
Landley, How's everybody feeling today?
Fantastic.
I'm just
when I
feeling it all out.
when I see cameramen play and carry, dude, I'm feeling fantastic.
Mm.
Pretty good.
Let's pick some high let's pick some contenders for things.
A strong six. I like that.
Does Ref of Rain trigger after the first failure?
It triggers after any failure.
Triggers,
Okay.
it triggers exactly twice. At most twice. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because, well, you can't have 3 fails and still be in game. Why are people picking me without cameraman? Like, what is this? How can I be picked without him?
You hate to see it. You really do.
You hate this.
Ooh, a reject from Bob Jeff.
That's what we call an override.
I don't think so.
Oh, which one?
Oh, well, within like Pat's information and mine.
What did Pat say?
Oh, I see. No, that's true then.
What
Wait, no,
did
are you
Pat
referring to Bob Jeff rejecting that mission, or just
Oh,
picking
no,
your team?
for no.
What did Pat say? Because he didn't get a pick.
Pat's been talking about Pat cameraman 2
I haven't
rounds.
talking about cameraman, I haven't talking about Viri, I'm talking about the boys.
No. I mean, Pat was referring to Cameron carrying last game, right? That game has nothing.
Yep.
That game has nothing to do with roles this game. So they can be anything now.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that. Maybe there was an error in the RNG.
I mean, even then, nobody would know for sure.
Without conducting extensive statistical analysis of all games on the platform.
I
Who would ever do that?
don't know.
Why is everyone overriding Pat's information?
What is his info? That cameraman is rest? Where's Pat pulling that out of his ass from?
I'm on my G-Sun. I'm just Merlin, bro. Fuck it. I'll just say that right.
I believe you actually.
And that's a reject. Well, we go.
You don't want to pick Viri?
Well, I might pick Viri. But this is cameraman, like, Jesus.
Oh, Bob Jeff on rejected M1. Huh?
All right, here we go.
Give me a moment. I
Oh, sorry.
welcome back.
Yeah, I was about to type this in the chat.
I was looking away from my screen. Sorry.
Silly bean.
Because you can press approve. Thanks, bro.
Like what? Why would?
That probably doubled then. That
It
or
would double
someone's
when
just
you
playing
pick up
tricky
by the
games.
team, right?
Interesting.
Then you pick like
Jesus. I just want to card him, boys. I just can't not do it.
Who?
He's
What?
just standing there. He's holding his little cute star.
If you card cameraman, then you're just a troll. Even if both of you are res, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
You already said that you think he's res.
Don't card me.
Well, so if I said that and I'm on the card chain, and we have just one fail, how would this be trolling? Like you
Because
need
you-
two
Who
fails
would
for
give
this.
who would give the most information here anyway?
Because you said it 10 times. So if he is res, then cool.
And I realized that my app
all you
isn't that great because I gave
carding him
Pat
and saying
Cameron.
that. Yeah, carding him and saying the exact same thing is going to be the 11th time that you said he's res. Like it wouldn't be anything new at all. Meanwhile, there are other res in the game.
Like, okay, sure. I want to card a res. Let's go, Asuma. Who do I card?
You could try to get it.
Not abundant. You don't think that's abundant?
I think you should card Asuma.
Probably the only person talking
Oh, never
to you
mind.
besides the people.
You could consider trying to get a more trustworthy hammer for the good of all. As in, because you've been on a failed mission, now you've got M4 hammer as well.
How many spies do we think? Well, somebody said that they think it's 2. Does anybody else think there was 2?
I kind of just think that
Well, there
that was me,
could be
Cake.
two.
It's just kind of me saying that on principle of whenever I see M2, M3 like that.
Yeah, I like the
It's-
idea.
It can't be
'cause-
gut
Like
because
the
it can't be a
common,
gut-
the common like result of that is oh they're figuring out their fail order.
Yeah, why would
Yeah,
they not
but
fail
that-
M2?
That's not always the case because there's always a chance where if that happens a lot of times, one spy will go on and float so they can out
Yeah.
a non-Merlin.
Yeah,
because
You know,
they
I actually
let
feel
exactly.
it,
I feel like carding Cake is a good idea here.
as a what?
It's a good idea here.
It's a lot easier to out-res when you're actually res and trying to solve the game, especially when you haven't played it in a while and trying to figure out the strategy again.
I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure.
think. Ooh.
Hit Russ.
Let's see what Pat's potential team.
Pat says Cake's resistance, right?
Yup.
That is
Yeah.
what he said.
Not just an 11D screw loose chess play.
Pat's potential res team is cameraman Asuma himself and Cake +1. Potentially. Right, Pat?
Can you say that again? I was so much
sounds
focused on
like-
like.
The only
trying to
thing
take
that I
papers.
see, the only thing that I see are Asuma, Pats, and Kate's talking. So,
I would pick. Well, we just have to pick one spy at most. It
Yeah.
should be very simple. And you're picking me, and you're picking Cake. So who are you gonna pick? Um,
Pat, you said
And
you were
also,
focused on what when I was talking?
I was focused on trying to write Cakers and Cakeress. Like, funny
Hmm,
wordplay manner.
that's an important thing to be focusing on. Sure.
Well, this is where
When you were
Spy should be
doing
really
that,
focused.
when you were doing that, I was saying that your potential team is cameraman, Asuma, yourself, and Cake +1. You have more to say to
I
the
haven't.
Cakers versus Cake Res than what I just said.
Okay, cameraman, you gonna pick, bro?
Well, if we're
Very
going with
slowly.
like Jake's idea, that's like mission 3 doubled, and like Bob's not saying stuff.
That's just
Then
what I say
like,
on principle, though.
I,
You
yeah.
never know with these people.
my question is, I'm just thinking about whether or not mission 2 and 3 had 2 spies on it.
It's. I think it's likely.
it-
Why would they not fail mission 2 if they just did another fail order?
I, I mean, at least for now. Well, there's not really that much reason for us to spend so much time and thinking, like, solving that hard because, well, we don't have to get a full solve. It's not a bad thing to do. I just don't think
The
it's
more you
necessary right now.
speak, the less I trust you.
what's that, Cake? Well, let's do what?
For the record, cameraman, I think Viri and Ranmilia would be the two if
I'm
I
just
had to
picking
choose. I'm also not quite convinced that cameraman is resistance.
That team's probably passing.
We only had one spy screw loose. Run it back.
On the previous team? Cameraman.
Yeah,
wants-
M3 ad cake.
So screw loose. If cameraman is not Rez, how many spies on the mission that he just picked? If you think Renmilia and Viri could be 2 spies.
Sorry, what was your question?
I said how many spies in cameraman's pick if you don't think he's Rez, but you think Viri and Renmilia can be 2 spies. I mean, the question also answers itself, so I'm surprised you haven't answered faster.
I was trying to look back at what was proposed from what Ranmilia was saying. Waiting for cameraman.
Why are Screwless and Revealing off approving at different, like, the same team?
Hey, I'm not sure if I'm gonna approve this team.
Because I think that mission can only have
Really
like
good.
one
Yeah,
spy on it.
we only need a one spy mission.
Ooh, excuse me.
And we really should talk less and just pick it.
Maybe we should give Hammer. Maybe we should consider who we're giving Hammer to then.
If we accept mine, it goes to Ran. There's
I don't
also
want that.
yeah. There's also the question.
I don't want Rand to have Hammer.
Yeah, okay.
So we probably should approve that Pat, I think.
But then again, if we're thinking that there's one spy in M4, then we don't know who that spy is, and we gotta. If we do think M3 is doubling, we gotta approve eventually. Because otherwise,
Yeah.
Oh, we'd
We
have,
have-
a
we have
we'd
no
have
guar-
a 50-50 in cameraman and Bob.
yeah, but we also, I guess, sure.
If we approve this, it goes to Ranmilia.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because M4 is still valuable, and
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Yeah.
because in the fringe in the situation in which Pat is a spy, he doesn't have to send a succeeding M4. He can just burn himself.
I don't think
That's
I don't
true.
think Pat's the one who. I don't think Drew and Ran are both approving of Pat. I don't think that was the one.
Yeah, but you know, it's the situation that. It's, how do I say this?
Oh, this is a page that says that M3 didn't double. I mean, it could.
Has Bob just been talking?
No, not much.
No.
Yeah.
It's okay, since you rest, like, I really think, like, I want to talk to you about this pick. Oh,
we have
I see.
we have a number of people saying that they think M3 doubled.
You. No, like, listen. If M3 double, well, then why is Vermilia approving 3.1? If he's
You
a
have
spy.
to ask. You have to ask Remilia that. Only
And I'm
Remilia
talking to
can tell
Kate
you.
right now. Just let
That's
me speak.
that's fine. Just consider if Remilia is a spy, he can lie about why he's doing whatever he's doing. So you won't likely, if he is a spy, you won't likely get the actual truth out of him. He can approve clean or dirty.
And Cake, look, if that's really the case, then 3.4.2 is also approved by rulers. And they are both on this quote-unquote doubling. Well, it could be doubling. And 3. So if they would be a
I'm-
spy, why would they be of approving this?
Because I think
Really
at most it
interesting.
has one, and I think this
Yeah, I'm just-
mission
I'm
is
just talking to
trivial.
Cake.
Wait, are you talking the situation in which Vanmilia Scurrilous are two spies, or what?
No, I'm just saying that why would they be of approving if it
Oh.
would be clean from the POV? I mean, if it would had just one spy at most.
Keep in mind you're asking
Before.
Cake about two people that you're not asking. Like, who?
Yeah, I mean, I know what I'm
What are
doing.
you expecting Cake to tell you?
Because then,
felt-
like, if you're worried about the situation in which Remilia or Screwloose are a spy and they're off approving double failing M4, then that means
Yeah.
our resistance is doing it.
I felt like 4.1 passing
Oh.
would solve the game.
Oh, like this. Yeah, I mean, I can just pick this 4.2, or I can pick something different.
What are your
I
thoughts
think-
I'm trying to
on
think
I think-
something?
about
What are your
picking
thoughts on
something
something? What is the difference that you're thinking of?
I mean, how do you feel about cameraman and Austin by myself?
Well, I can just pick it. It's an okay team, I feel.
What if we take off Asuma and you pick Ran, Screwloose, Pat, Cake, Cameraman?
Give me a second, man.
I don't want that. I don't want to be involved in that. I don't want cameraman and Remilia on M4.
That would be an ambitious team.
Yeah,
Very spicy pick.
I don't see how Renmilia would have any information to want me off of any missions since I haven't been on any in the first place.
Well, What do you think, Cake, about picking Screwless?
I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah. So we would pick right hand side, Screwless, and Asuma.
Yes.
Right hand side. I don't. Wait, you want Bob Jeff?
Yeah, that's a question. Do we want Bob?
I thought you wanted cameraman. What is this now?
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to fix up something.
Let's be clear. If cameraman is not res, you've been hard riding him for too long.
That's not really the case. Well, I guess you don't like cameraman.
I have
That's why I'm
no
having
particular
a
opinion
problem.
about cameraman. I wanted to know why you were riding him for so long.
I like your idea, Pat.
Yeah.
Right side.
So what do you think about it? Well, we can just run it, Cake.
We can what it?
We can
Run
just
it.
run it.
Give it a shot then.
Whose team would right hand side be though? Like,
Really, Bob Jeff?
Waiting for your vote. Waiting for your vote, Bob Jeff.
That's what I thought.
So did Pat lie about Cake? Is that possible?
It's possible.
No, it's not possible.
Cake didn't want to be part of that team.
So
Okay, so
Cake.
M3 has.
Also, Scrolls, if I wouldn't talk about picking you, you just wouldn't be on pick. I had just an easy pick to go with. 4.2 well.
I think it's Pat and Cake, and Pat just lied about the ref of rain check.
That's a really bold thing to be
I
saying.
got sheet by Scrollers. Jesus Christ.
They're both like.
Well,
Like
that-
what?
that's
Like
my
how
bad.
how else do we have a failing M4 if not that?
Pat and Cave been talking like all game. Like,
So what does that have to do with anything? That
Talking all
doesn't.
game. Talking all game does not make you res or spy. What do you mean, talking all game?
it
That's what I
does.
said.
Like,
No, it doesn't.
Talking all game makes you res or spy? Talking all game makes you a talker.
Yeah, I talk as both all the time.
What are
But
you
the
what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but the thing is, resistance
talking at
need
all,
resistance
Polish.
need to talk to win the game.
Not
Of course.
necessarily.
Oh,
Clearly,
okay, well,
clearly not enough of us have been speaking then.
Okay, because I just solved the game.
I'm
Focus
leaning
on the
towards.
card. Okay, guys. Okay, you can talk about like who's a spy, but let's just focus on the card right now. Anything to say about that?
Cameraman or Screwloose, obviously.
yeah.
I don't feel like carding Screwless is a good idea because he's obviously a spy. Like, there's no universe when he's res. Like, he's going instantly. How does he instantly know that? Oh, Pat and Cake, it has to be this.
Because there's two failures. How else do we wind up with two people on that mission
Well, there's.
that are
I don't know
spies?
how we got talked into having Bob Jeff on the team.
Yeah, she's a spy. It's just like, well,
See,
right
that-
now I'm thinking it's Bob Jeff and Asuma, two spies. on
No.
that team.
Like whether she's res or not, I don't know how she gets talked into that team.
The danger there
You'd
is
be-
if it's
You'd
not
be
Screwloose.
very surprised if Cake were to ever card me then.
then you'd
Do
like.
you want to be carded?
Yes.
And not you do want to be carded and not confirm hammer. That's fine to me.
Just Scrolls or cameraman. I just
I
don't
am.
feel like Scrolls is right.
I'm leaning towards Pat, Cake, and Cameraman as the three spies.
This is such a.
I
cheap
kind of
team.
have no choice but to spy Screwless then if he's gonna hard commit to that team.
Oh,
Right.
I mean, you can card me. I don't trust whatever your card result is. I think Pat lied about you. Yeah.
Fake, just ignore Scrollers this game. He's just not our team.
We may need to card Screwloose and get Screwloose on board.
No, Screwloose's triple spy team is just garbage.
Yeah.
Very well. So instead of Awesome, let's Screwloose.
Wait, I'm pretty sheeped by Renmilia, to be honest. I feel like Renmilia's res. Viri's res. Well, actually, there can be a spy between Renmilia and Cameron. I'm not sure about this, but like, I'm pretty sold on Viri.
So what
I
is
see
again?
two
What
worlds.
again is like the way to make this work? Because Screwloose is being overridden here, but then who do I card to make that?
You card one of Renmillion or Cameron.
Probably Cameron.
Probably.
Then
Probably
I'm
cameraman.
gonna card cameraman then. Any objections? If anything else to confirm hammer or to get a hammer?
No, it's fun.
Oh, it's a good card.
Needs resistance.
Of course. Well, that just means assume as a spy.
Why is Assume a spy?
Let's hear the follow up on that.
So who do you think the
didn't-
spies
you-
are, Pat?
You didn't pick cameraman on M4. So tell me how I'm a spy still. When I wasn't on missions and Renmilia didn't want me on. Screwloose outed with his triple spy team, and you guys were spying him before that. Before I said it. Tell me how I'm a spy. That's what I
Process
thought.
of elimination, basically.
That process of elimination. Was there a process of tell me the process of elimination before I got eliminations? Because you didn't want me on and I didn't get on a mission yet. So who were the 2 or 3 res at that point to you?
I'm thinking about the last time.
The problem is none of you will be able to spy me correctly if I'm not a spy. Like, you're gonna spy me, and then I'm gonna open my mouth, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit, he's probably res. So, do you want to continue spying me or no?
I'm good with Awesome being res.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know why he's just so hard on.
Screwless, if you don't know the triple spy team that you named, I cannot help you.
I just didn't know if that's what you were talking about or you were talking about something
That's
else.
exactly what I was talking about.
Okay.
I'm not gonna help you be a spy. It doesn't make any sense.
I wasn't sure if you're talking about the ones that I stated or if it was a team that I picked earlier.
The ones that you stated.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned multiple. So you mentioned one set of triple spies, and then you also said Varian and Milia could be 2 spies.
Well, yeah, it changed after M4 failed. I changed.
Yeah. So you have to be a spy. There's like 5 people. There's like 5 people that are
What do you
spies.
mean? Or I can be someone that gained new information.
You said, okay, I'll tell you. When Milia, Viri, Cameraman, and Edible Cake, and Pat are 5 spies that you named as possible spies. That's too many spies in the game.
Yeah, but the first 3 were before M4 had failed. After it failed, I got new information. I was obviously wrong before.
So why are you just spewing bullshit out of your mouth then?
Speculating.
Do you remember that Renmilia said something like, Renmilia wanted Screwless on M4? And that's pretty much why I picked him. And now Screwless out as spy. What do you think about that?
It's 2 spies is the thing.
Yeah, I mean, Bobjeff is a spy.
Yeah, I liked Screwloose because he off-apped 4.2, and I have 4.1, and I think it's pretty clear that that would have been a winning mission.
Yeah. I fucked up.
So, like, maybe I got fooled by a good-looking off-app there, but there's only 3 spies in the game, is the thing.
Like, Cake, you're resting Asuma, right?
Eh?
Alright, I guess.
Let's
Well, I don't
pretend like
really like him this game.
let's pretend this is good for now and reject cameraman.
Because the thing is, we're saying because one of the people we're saying is Rez is Remilia, and he's rezzing Screw Loose. So
No, not. I don't think I can anymore.
Okay.
I'm saying I was wrong. I was wrong. I trusted Screwloose
Oh.
because he off-apped, and that was obviously wrong.
You off-apped before he did. Just so you remember.
Yeah, I did. And it was good to off-app, which is why I thought it was also good when Screwloose off-apped. I was like, oh, okay, all right, here's the team. I'm not on it, and Screwloose isn't on it, but we were both blue, and we both saw that it only had one spy.
I still want to
Asuma,
figure
I
out
have a question.
I still want to figure out who's spying me between Ranmilia, cameraman, and Pat.
I haven't said anything about you, but I do have a
Remilia,
question.
cameraman.
I know, and that is important because Pat thinks you're Rez, and Carter do as well, or an inedible cake Carter do as well. So
Yes.
he knows that you're Rez from his point of view.
And that's why my question is for your mission 5.1, why did you pick Cake? Since Pat carded Cake as Rez.
I said let's pretend that it's good. Remember?
We don't need to pretend good mission. We need
You
a
said
good mission.
You said 5.1. You said why didn't I pick Cake?
He did pick Cake.
What?
Look at the board. I did pick Cake.
Well, what do you know? I don't have any questions anymore.
Very good.
I have to pick 5. Wait, I do have to. Let me look at the.
If it helps, we're very likely rejecting your proposal.
That says confirm fail, by the way. But... I'll
Yeah,
check.
that's a little bit of a problem.
By the way, Virus is spy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
I see what we got tripped up on now.
You want to share with the class?
What we got tripped up on was mission 3 was 3 spies. And that's what was going on.
What is this proposal?
oh, that's disappointing. But Amelia and cameraman are to confess. So is Cake. We just need one more person. And Asima and Screwless. By the way, Amelia, if you think that Bobjeff can be Raz, then like, what are the chances? Like, she's been called a spy. Didn't even deny.
Everyone.
Like, why are you basing your chances or Bobjeff being Raz? She's just not. I mean, I fucked up on M4. Like, I just think that putting Bobjeff isn't really the good thing to do.
Bobjeff, are you a spy?
Cameraman, what do you think about all this?
That's required to say that now.
I'm leaning towards 5.3.
5.3.
Oh, come on.
No,
That is the team.
Let me see. 5.3. 5.3.
if you're going with 5,
No, it's not. No, it's not 5.3. No.
So you're saying your 5.1 is still good?
No. 5.1 is no. 5.1 isn't good either. But neither is 5.3.
What? And what team is good? Like, it's either 5.1 from your perspective on 5.3.
It's
Who do you want to
neither.
rest? Use Spice Rulers.
Let's consider the fact that I said let's pretend 5.1 is good. So don't try to harp on me now. I prefaced it with
I
the pick.
see. But well, if that's the case, then M4 is just one spy. And that's not the case. Because what the team are you talking about?
It's kind of clear he's spying you, and Jeff and Beery.
Hey, so I realize my mic has been muted.
Hi.
That's helpful.
Hi.
You've been complaining about your spans all game, but
I
everyone's
think-
already spied you, and no one's gone against it.
Alright, well, I think it's Pat for sure, and then another one of either very screwless. One of those.
Yeah, Cameron, don't pick anything yet. Let me see. Oh, Vari's 5.2 pick. What was that again? He said it was confirmed.
5.2 is
confirmed,
more
right?
failing.
Others is fine.
Pat, yeah, because Pat spied me.
So let's consider. Very interesting. I'm gonna tell you right now, not enough people are talking. This is not good.
I was
Like,
talking about it earlier.
we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs and
Yeah, it is.
I
pretty
mean,
hard.
I
dancing in
think
the circles.
I don't
Who
think
do we
anybody
think
trusts
are
me, but
definite- Who do we think are definite spies?
I think Pat is.
Pat and
for
Screws
Screws.
and
sure.
Bob Pat. And
Viri is an out spy. How can you say Pat and Scrolls and not say Viri? After he literally
Yeah,
approved the
That's
team in the
Screws and
grid.
Fury is what I think.
Yeah, I
Well,
would
this
say
is what you're proving, but you can't for us from Amelia.
Do we think that Vari's Screwless and Pet are 3 spies together?
I think that would be my best guess.
It's not though, so it's not.
Why is it not?
Unfortunately, it's just not.
It's
Okay.
that's
I think it's Pat, and
If
then
you
at
want,
least
I'll tell
one
you
of
now.
them.
If you do pick that team, and we will lose the game. So if you want to believe me,
it's really
then
rough
don't
because
ever pick that.
it's really rough because Ozma's voted out 2 teams, and Screwloose, the third team, is spying me.
That Res are playing very
It would be just 5.1 then.
very suboptimally. It's not 5.1.
Yeah, it's not
I don't
5.1.
like
It's not 5.3.
why would I there's no
Okay,
world where
whatever.
there's no world where I'm a spy and I'm telling you that it's definitely not this and it's
Yeah,
definitely
and
not that.
it just
And people think I'm
has to be
Res.
it.
Like that's
well,
It's
like,
not 5.1.
You're resting Viri then,
you
and
spied
it makes no
Pat,
sense.
It's not very, and you're telling us
Hey,
it's not.
please stop, please.
Let's look at all the picks then. Should we do that? I mean, that's why that's why this history is there.
Well, that just means that Viri's stressed and he's apping something that makes literally no idea. That no sense. Jesus.
That's all.
I need to pick Queen Pat.
That's also the case.
But like you didn't pick a cameraman with cake.
You,
Yeah,
I
did
ask
I did
again,
see
Pat.
that
Do you
too.
expect me to pick clean? Like,
I mean, it's not even clean. It's like the cake has a cameraman stress. You just pick them together. And yeah, I mean,
and
I
he keeps,
guess
and he,
I
keep, and he
want you
keeps
to just
buying
pick
Optima. Like, what?
Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
I don't want your apology. So since Very, Screwless, and Pat are not 3 spies, the 3 of you should do more, and Pat's already done enough. So Screwless and Very should fix this, in my opinion, since they're not 3 spies.
Why are they not?
Who do you think is definitely Res? Very, do you think Cameraman is good?
I spy Screwless, so yeah.
Did you? Same question.
I spy Screwless, so yes.
So you think Cameraman is good? Good. That's 1. What about Cake, Bob, Jeff, and Amelia? Like,
Then there were 3 spies on M4. I guess that makes sense.
If there's 3 spies, how do they not get 2 fails? I'm sorry, 3 fails.
because all of them are on it. Fail
You d-
order is Morgana succeeds and the other 2 spies fail.
Yeah, I guess it just assumes that they all knew.
They should know.
Yeah, it's been a long time
If
since
it's
some
all
people
3.
here have played.
All right.
Oh, I see.
So
I see.
so
I see.
cameraman and I and Cake, right?
Okay.
That's a
and
that's
there's
a good
Amelia.
that's a good core. That's a good core so far. Cameraman, Asuma, Cake.
I've always wanted those 3. That's 3. Yeah.
All right. 2 more people.
Then I have Veery, tentatively highlighted.
Okay.
And then for last, leaning towards Bob Jeff.
Between who and who?
That's not right.
That would make 3 spies on M1.
Yeah, it would.
If you're correct.
There'd be no reason for Screw Loose to pick that I'm on, I don't think.
Oh, there's always a reason. We just don't know what it is.
Pat screws. Jeff spies.
All right, so let's add to the core. So let's say Viri is res. So cameraman, Viri, Asuma, Cake.
Okay, I have those 4.
So we'll spy Screw Loose, which leaves 2 spies in Renmilia, Pat, and Bob Jeff.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're Pat and Bob Jeff.
Okay, because spying Pat and Bob Jeff.
If they're both res, it's gonna be a pretty sad game.
Yeah.
Or-
So then Renmilia would be res.
But we can't be both res.
You can't.
Cake.
Like if there's a res in there.
Well, there is. I'm just thinking about a way. How can I say something that's of matter, substance? Because what are you picking right now?
You would have to fake it. We're picking potentially anti Screw Loose, Pat, and Bob Jeff.
Give me a sec. I feel like I can use this argument because the first thing I did after picking this is I was trying to spy both of them. Instead of, well,
She's so upset. I wanted cameraman. Like I wanted.
the last was really good. Give me a second again.
I wanted cameraman, Asuma, myself on mission 4, and that just didn't happen.
Oh, that's because of me.
Yeah, it's because I also didn't pick. Just had people trying to reposition Hammer. And
Well, like that's, but what I use as argument is still true. If it's Ranmelia, Skrulls, and Bobjov, they just often prove the team that would be just bad for them. That makes kind of no sense. Well, sorry, I didn't say it. I didn't solve this game.
I'm fine with losing Screw Loose, Pat, Bob Jeff, 3 spies from my point of view.
I agree with that.
I'm not gonna stress it unless somebody else has something different. Then tell me now.
My only switch is Ranmilia spy, Bob Jeff res.
That's also potential.
That's incorrect.
I'm spying. I'm spying Bob Jeff.
Oh, finally! Well, that gives me a chance if there's someone spying Bob Jeff on team.
Okay, my pick is me, Viri, Ranmilia, Asuma, Cake.
yeah, just go for it.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
GG.
Nah, it's my bad.
Oh, it was Veery Merlin.
Christ,
Okay.
man.
I thought it was cameraman or Cake.
Very.
And personally, I really dislike the way like Asuma just fucking badgered me the whole game.
Very spy Renmilia. Come on. You
I
can spy
kinda-
Renmilia. You
He
can.
was
You
obviously
literally.
giving hints. He was giving
You can
hints.
spy Renmilia.
He said, "Why is everyone overriding Pat?"
Pat,
I
you
have
sound
no
like a
idea
spy
how you
all-
missed.
You sound like a spy to me all.
I mean, sure, that's your POV. I wasn't a spy.
Yeah,
You
I'll be
thought I
honest,
was a
I've-
spy, so what do you want to
Yes,
do? Go back
I
and
was
go
a
back.
mega
go
serious
back.
spy. I mean, you were badgering me for zero reason.
Yes, I'm badgering you as a spy, Pat. Yes,
Well,
that makes sense.
yeah,
That makes
that's why I
sense.
was just not talking to you because I just wasn't sure what to think of you.
Was my pick any res? Nope, just one res. You think I'm a spy asking you why you're liking cameraman so much?
Yeah,
I don't need
and
I
why
don't
are you
need
doing
to
this?
I don't need to do that.
That's right
Maybe
as well.
maybe you should have asked me.
No, listen, you were just giving me hints that I shouldn't like cameramen.
No, I'm asking you why you like cameraman when I know that you don't have information to know. Like you're resing him off the bat based on what?
I mean, pretty much I just wanted him to be wrestling against it.
Yeah, you wanted him to
actually,
be res.
I
Exactly.
actually
You
wanted to
wanted
get
him
a
to be
reaction
res.
from him so I can gauge.
Well, like I'd say something, because clearly you wanted Screw Loose and Bob Jeff to be res too.
I mean, not
Like
really.
talk. Like I'm literally. How am I a spy still saying that people are not talking enough?
I mean, in M5, I just knew that you were rest. But what can I say when I just wasn't talking to you? I was trying to pull off maybe I'm Merlin. That's why I'm
Well, if
saying
you're not
why I'm
talking to me,
liking
that's
him.
on. If you're not talking to me, that's on you. I literally said, "Very Screw Loose, Pat, talk more."
Well, I
literally-
honestly didn't take
I-
4.1 only because you were just asking me all the time why I'm liking cameraman. I was just thinking.
All right, I'm gonna go eat.
You should-
GG's all.
If anything, you
GG's
should have
cameraman.
stuck to your guns.
I also
If-
said that.
If anything, you should have stuck
talkers
to your
are-
guns
I said
and
the
pick
talkers are red.
cameraman.
I literally said the talkers are red. And like, if there's a point in time when
Yeah.
like, everyone,
I mean, it's
all
just
the
just
spies
bad.
are
This
fine.
game is on me. Like I'm taking the blame. I just played bad. So I'm sorry.
I can't join.
Like I have Very is adding himself. Very, why did you say you like the from Screw Loose? You are Morgana, and I still chose you later. Like what? Picking him is fine.
read
You
all the,
rezzed
I
him.
read all
You
the people who were talking. Like,
rezzed
what do
him-
I do?
rezzed him out loud.
Nah, it's just on me. Don't worry, boys. I really fucked
It's
up.
not.
that
No,
game.
it's not only on you because you. I'm still thinking Pat can be res,
Mhm.
but Very on picking Screw Loose is fine. Saying you like Screw Loose, saying is gonna throw me in a fucking tornado for who's res. Luckily, Screw Loose called 3 spies, which can never be 3 spies.
Unfortunately, I got sheep.
Can we play 6-player? That's 6-player's fine, right?
Yeah, 6 versus
It's the best.
It is.
It is.
And then I literally had 2 res spying me, and I didn't get on any missions yet. Like, meanwhile, I'm giving them a chance still. Actually, no. One of them. Actually, no.
Okay,
One of them
whatever.
was a spy. Ranmilia was a spy. Never. So only.
Ranmilia carried that game, by the way. Being able to get onto their
Definitely,
team at the end, that was amazing.
definitely. Like, I'm looking at myself as Percival, and I'm like, Pat shouldn't have information, but maybe he's just correct about cameraman. But he's not gonna tell. But he's not telling me why he's. It seems
What
like he's
can I tell
carrying.
you?
It seems like he's carrying cameraman carrying from the previous game to this game being res. Like maybe he is, but
what
like
did I tell you?
like, what?
I told you I'm Merlin. What the hell am I supposed to tell you? I just want to
Gut
get a
feeling.
reaction from
Say
him.
that you have a gut feeling. Yes, say the truth.
No way. Not in this game.
No.
Come on.
Well, okay. Well,
That's
there you
true.
go. Well, there you go. If you want me to res you and you're saying no to telling the truth, then I have no help for you.
Well,
What do you mean? I'm not telling the truth, and you're not even a spy.
because I'm trying to
And
be
we
possible
move on.
Merlin. That's a lie.
You can still be Merlin and say it's a gut feeling that you think cameraman is res. What are you saying?
I guess I can say that it's good film. It's a
Yes,
god
you
film.
can.
But why? But why would I say this? Just for what reason should I be
Because
talking about it?
why else? Because why should I trust you?
I'll be right back. One
I
sec.
mean, you don't have to. That's the
Yes,
point.
I
You don't have
do.
to trust me.
Yes, I do have to trust you if you're Rez. I don't have to trust you if you're a spy.
Well, you can get
That
info from PRs. You can read spies. That would imply
Yeah,
me
I
being
was getting
press.
info from PRs, and I was trying to get info from you too. I'm not some type of toxic Percival that doesn't take any information from BTs. And I was trying to get the information from you, and you're over here like, no, I won't. Like what? Listen to yourself.
I completely don't understand. I'm sorry. I just don't understand why what they're trying to make me
I'm
understand.
trying
But
to
I
figure out
should
why
be
you think he was
explaining
Rez.
myself. You're asking me to explain my moves during the game when I'm trying to pretend I'm someone that I'm not. I just don't get it.
So you can't give a little bit of truth. Not at all. Let me lie like a spy.
That's also lying.
Oh God. Meanwhile, what's her face is asking me why the three of you can't be three spies, and I should be like, "Hey, I'm Percival. That's why."
I mean, I just get shaped in them for like. That's it. That's the problem. No, someone joined to our room, Bobby. Oh, it's Bobby. Oh no. I
I
thought it's someone new. I'm sorry. Someone from like who cracked the password.
Someone who knows the secrets of orange dress.
always know the secrets.
Wait, let me go look at that. Oh, did it delete? That's sad. Jules, you didn't take a screenshot of that last game, did you?
Screwloose is recording for YouTube, I believe, so there'll be
Okay.
that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be rewatching that game.
That was a very wild endgame. I thought for sure that Merlin was between Pat and Cameraman, and
Oh,
so
good.
I was very blindsided when you came out of nowhere as Percival saying that can't be the team. I was like, how can it not be the team?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I had to say something there because, like, because I see two people.
Okay. Sorry.
You should probably just say pick Pat there. That would probably the only thing that would save the missions.
No, I did. I said Pat wasn't going to build it.
Yeah, you were sending a lot of hints. I literally went for Be Right Back and I was like, fuck, it's Asuma
Wait,
Viri.
build what? Mission 4?
Or yeah.
Well, if Mission 4 has,
I think Cake did a really good job of last game though. Like he
Yeah.
knew what was happening.
There was so many
Yeah.
Merlins, to be honest, that game.
yeah, I had the Percival complex. With both of the Merlins liking each other.
Yeah, I am recording for YouTube, so I'll upload it when we're done.
I get
You
to
want my
listen to
opinion on
myself
Beast
sound like
Cat,
a
I'm
blithering
curious,
idiot.
Don't know what either of you said.
I said I get to listen to myself sound like a blithering idiot.
I don't think
No,
you sounded like an idiot.
fine.
No, yeah, it was a good attempt.
I mean, what else could you do? You outed as Percival, like, how far can you take it? It's a hard game. Oh, sorry.
Either Percival or Merlin trying to save things.
Come on.
Well, if you're adding Viri from my POV, then you're just giving me zero new info. I just know that from him once. Any reason for you to accuse him once so early?
Me?
No, I'm talking to Cake.
What was that?
Why are you accusing him once from my POV so early?
Tell you the truth, I really don't know what I'm doing in 6-player anymore. I was just hoping that Viri would be clean, and then we could then like sweep it. Cause he had hammer. Can't give you any rest sounding things today in 6P.
I guess a monster doesn't have to be all good.
This
I was
is
going to
where
I was going to suggest how things are going to add potentially Ran.
I was going to
I'm
randomly
fine with,
say I'm
I'm
res.
fine with getting. I was fine with getting Avalon.
Still a good ad.
Yeah, I'm gonna randomly say I'm res because once again, it seems like we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs.
Sorry, I was thinking.
Okay. I can see why you picked this one. Let's do on Osman.
If it's clean, very can repick it. If it's clean.
Yeah. It'd be very difficult for Remy though. Right.
So if Ranmilia is a spy, he also thinks Cake is a spy. Does anybody think Cake is a de facto spy yet? Or an unfortunate res?
Unfortunate res.
I don't think you have this.
Unfortunate res. You didn't pick him, Spoos.
Yeah, he's unfortunate. I don't know. Sometimes I spew bullshit. What can I say?
Alright, sorry, it's bad
Spewing
with
bullshit
him
doesn't
once.
help us.
That's okay. Chaotic neutral.
I mean, I plan to win games, and I'm not a spy.
We'll win. Don't worry. We'll win. We'll win.
I don't believe you.
We got this. Shit. I think. I don't know.
What I'm seeing is Pat approving teams that Asuma is on and Asuma repicked. So I think I redo that. Then I think my pick would either be. I do like Asuma's question of is Cake de facto
Spy. Yeah.
is anyone willing to make him what's that screw?
Oh, I was finishing your sentence. Sorry, go ahead.
I do like Awesome's question of asking if Cake was de facto bad. But let's look at Rand's really quick. Rand
I think he
left
did
out making
anti-cake and me.
pick anti-Cake and Awesome.
Yep.
No, he said what Ramilia did.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Ranmilia, I think you're probably resistance this game, and you should trust me.
Yep.
Let's look at let's shit. Ramilia, screw Cake. Ramilia pick screw. Okay, I can see why I do that. Alright. But I'm not liking Square. I'm really not liking Square.
Well, you did 1.3. I can see why you dislike Square.
Square fails. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm actually.
I'm cool with Screw and Rand and then. And then
I think this could also just be a spy hammer. So.
okay, that makes sense. All right.
Oh, is it left-hand side since you
If
were
it is-
familiar?
Well, if it's a spy hammer, then nothing we say here matters.
Yep.
Well, I
Yeah,
said
that
it
just
in
means
my
one
script.
possible. That just
I
means
don't.
one
I'm not
possible
liking. I'm
team
not
of.
liking Square, and Screw has agreed with me, so I'm still picking something along the lines of. Screw
Yeah,
and
so it could be.
this is-
That just leaves one possible
Honestly.
team, another possible team as left-hand side, and Screw is Cake double spy. Or
Mhm.
Screw is liked a spy liked a spy earlier. Too many combinations.
well,
That's
Can't
possible.
can't
There's
you
a
can't
lot of
really
combinations. I don't like the M1 repick though.
can't really pick Skrillus without Ramilia.
Yeah. Hey, Awesome. How opposed are you with? How opposed are you to top? Like, favorably opposed, or just kind of opposed, or?
He's at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, haven't even
Oh, but you
considered
did
that one till now.
1.3. You said you dislike Square because of 1.3, but like top is also 1.3.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
yeah,
one's
that-
gonna be wrong.
I'm just going to go on. I'm just going to go on very screw and that. I think that's fine-ish.
Very Screw Ranpad is what you're picking.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good. Awesome.
Very good. Very good. Okay, so we only need 3. So go fucking. Who has hammer? Asuma.
Asuma does. That's fine.
I mean, he has no info from missions. And the two people that have the most info are Skrulls and Viri. You've been on two.
Yeah,
files.
I honestly, I'm really starting to lean on that being a spy hammer.
Then I
So,
just go. Cake
left
Asuma.
side should be good.
Rainmelia, how do you feel about Asuma?
I think we're okay with.
Better
I think
now.
Cats. Oh, Cake, Cats, and anyone else.
Yeah.
Oh, Veer's confirmed spy. Saying what he said about me and not picking me.
Yeah, I think Veer's a spy also.
Oh, I told you that. Well,
You don't get to say you like Asuma's asking of if Cake is de facto or spy, and then not pick me. You don't get to do that and be res.
I can.
You
Well,
can.
why would he
You-
Well, that's kind
you're-
of true, but what are his picks in that point?
You said what are his picks at that point?
Yeah, what are his picks?
You mean
What can he pick?
M4s or M3s or what?
Are you defending him?
3.5. I'm just asking a question.
Isn't it in his defense? You're
He
saying
should
he had no
defend
other choice?
himself. I think he should defend himself.
No,
I'm not gonna say.
I'm gonna pick this for now. If it's clean, we pick it at Hammer.
I'll give you another example. I'm not gonna say I like Pat's questioning of this, this, and this, and then not pick Pat unless I'm spying Pat, or like, there's no way I'm not picking Pat if I say that.
I think this is the team right here, by the way. Whether we do it now or later, I think we should. I think the last blue should off approve
Bruce
this.
usually a spy when he tries to.
Why would you
There's
ever
no
ask for
point.
alpha proofs when
What?
this pick has Hammer on it? Why?
Drew,
Just why?
Drew's always a spy when he asks for a mission to get pushed through.
Literally, you pick a team and then you scream for alpha proofs every single time. What's the point?
Do you agree with what I said though, Pat?
Yeah. I mean,
Like
I
very
agree.
said that about me, and then he didn't pick me at all.
So like,
Well, how do
What do
I?
we do,
Well,
boys?
when you do
Very,
optics
you
on
know,
Varian,
very, you
when
know
you
when
do
I sound
optics on
res.
Varian,
You know when I sound
Sometimes I
res.
do.
So
sometimes I do.
well, here's the thing. This time you have the convenience of knowing what I sound res, and you said you liked my questioning, and you didn't spy me until then, right? Because you didn't pick me. Like, so what
Well,
is
I'm gonna
that?
say the same thing that I'm gonna say the same thing that I told Pat's last game. Do you expect me to pick cleaner?
Why would you do that? That if you did,
Yeah,
should
why would
ask
I do
you,
that?
Should I ask you if you know clean, because then you're just throwing on purpose and not helping anyone,
I'd
and you're
be-
not you weren't helping the res when you made the pick, right?
No, I'd be happy with this. Well, the only one who said something was you, and you're like, yeah, go ahead and pick this. It's like, okay, well, you know, 'cause,
Pat,
like, let's say,
Very. If you don't feel like continuing to explain yourself, I'm also fine with it.
Pat, do you spy me?
yeah. Did I say that I'm spying you?
No, I'm asking. I didn't say you did. I'm asking if you do.
Well, I don't have a reason to spy you right now.
Okay. Run back 4.2, I think, Asuma.
You can take your pick between. You can add Vermilion and then take your pick between Weary and Screwloose if you do not want to add me.
Yeah,
Pretty
just
much.
run back 4.2.
Well, I don't really think I'm the add to
You'll-
that.
no,
I just left hand side and used
there's no
paralysis.
answer to that one.
It would be good M1s, and it's been pretty clear that M1s are not all good this game.
I mean, would you be opposed to?
From freeze.
Would you be? Would you be
It's
opposed to
That's
4.2?
Yeah.
I can't say it's
What's
not
wrong?
left-hand
What's
side.
wrong with 4.2, Pat?
Well, I'm not the add to this because then M1s would be good, and then freeze
I'm not
established
that
that they are
either.
bad.
I'm not that to it either. I picked.
Like this would
off
only
my
have
head.
one ad. From
Renelia, who do you like the most
You.
besides me?
Probably.
That's not.
Oh, like
You're right.
not-
That's not
That's
useful.
that's not gonna fly.
He probably likes Pat the most.
Amelia, I'm
4.4.
waving at
Yeah.
you.
From my perspective, I think Pat is
No.
safe.
Don't.
I do not think I'm an add to left hand side, so go talk to Veer about that then.
No, left hand side
Yeah,
is not good.
Yeah, it's not.
Yes,
Pat,
it's
you
not
want
good. That's what I'm
4.4,
saying.
or what is
Yes, I
it?
want 4.4.
No.
So if 4.4, why don't I just pick you, me, and Renelia?
Maybe I'm a dummy and Pat's not safe.
Pat's not safe.
Jesus.
4.2 and then we win. 4.4 we lose the game.
I'm gonna ask you a single question. If
Yeah.
I'm a spy, why I'm not just rolling with left hand side, for example? Why am I going for a big 4.4?
Because no one likes left hand side.
Because
You
no
don't
one
think
does.
You don't think I'm considering options?
Yeah.
And Pat, your alternative
speak
that you're
4.4.
the alternative you're offering is Veery, who you came to his defense after he was outed as spy by saying what else could he pick when we were questioning his decision making.
Well, the
Like
first
you're
thing you
defending
said
him.
after
Screw it,
M2
you
failed is it's
outed-
Vermilius res.
No, let me answer this. So, Screwless, you outed bad when you said this is the best. This is a good team. You always feel this bad.
Okay, that's fine if you think that, but the whole table outed you as Spy Viri, and then Pat immediately came to your defense, saying, "What else could Viri have chosen?"
Like Pat Raz.
No, but we all agree that you're a spy, and he's defending an outed spy. That makes him a spy. And when Asuma is trying to
So,
decide now,
do you think-
Pat is offering up you as the person to go on the mission instead of himself because he knows that you're also
No,
a spy.
Asuma, I just can't listen
you
to this.
think Pat and
Pick
Barry are
whatever you want, bro.
5 minutes
Just pick
in.
whatever you want, bro. I
We
just
both-
don't want to
Both
listen
Pat
to
and
this
Barry
anymore.
Why would I pick whoever I want? Am I some
Because
type of
it's a
self?
lost game.
Do I
It's a-
do I look or sound like a selfish player?
It's a
Don't
lost
tell,
game,
don't tell,
bro.
don't tell me pick whatever I want.
Who do you
Pick
think is
4.4. If you don't want to pick whatever you want, then pick 4.4. I don't think like we can.
Hold on,
ever
let
win
me
this game.
let me think for a second. 4.4.
Pat very awesome though.
I really don't want to reward Viri for what he did. Like,
Well,
you
he
were,
approved his team.
what were you doing? Picking 4 people that outside of me when it seemed like you res me. And what were you doing? Waiting for me to plead and tell you that it's bad when you know from my point of view it
You
has to
said
be
no.
bad.
You said pick it.
There was some sarcasm there. Clearly, you didn't pick up on that, which is fine.
No, just
But
pick
why would
4.4.
why would if I'm a spy?
Can we not?
You
pick
literally
what
do you
more?
spy people
don't
for
understand.
picking mission 3s?
Yeah, just do 4.2, Asuma.
No,
and-
I spied you for all the reasons you gave after you picked it.
People free me from this game, please. It's a
I-
lost game.
I'm pretty sure that 4.2 is good.
Well, you've been resting for Amelia all game for no reason, so yeah, I know.
Yeah, Pat, what do you think about?
I think Pat's resigning as spy
Listen.
right now.
Listen, I'm Merlin. I'm tired of this. Ranmelia and Cake are spies. Just do whatever you want. We're not winning this game. You want to pick 4.2, just go. You've been resting for Ranmelia all game for no reason. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I'm trying to give you hints that Viri's res. Well, I guess that makes us 2 spies. Whatever. We lost the game. There's no frames for me. We're never winning. So we can pick 4.2.
For the record, I didn't res Remilia. I asked about Remilia.
I think you meant me.
Yeah, I'm in Screwloose. Well, at least he picked clean 3.1. I didn't expect it to be too reg.
Right, so that is just correct, right? And it's not like secretly Viri.
That'd be hilarious if it was Viri. I want Viri to win if it is Viri.
Nah, he's just Percival.
So
It's not-
you 2 times you pick Morgana. Like, what do you want me to do? Twice you pick Morgana.
So my off pick was correct.
Wait, wait,
Just one
I
is
pick
skewed.
rejected 3.3.
I don't know.
picked you.
Cake seemed way more Merlin to me. Like, he was giving me subtle hints of the people that he trusted. Like, you're defending Viri after the table says that he's a spy.
I said
like,
that.
I don't know.
What else he had to pick? This is a subtle hint. I'm
I
talking about Viri.
I took it as a subtle hint in defense. I took it as Morgana defending the assassin.
Sure.
I don't know why Cake is good to you. I asked if Cake is de facto spy or not. I said if Remilia is a spy, he also agrees that Cake is a spy.
Yep.
Hello?
Cake, and also you picked Cake. Why is Cake adding Viri if he's Merlin? He can just do anything. Like what team was Cake's?
It was-
Sure. Well, whatever. you could have done that. You picked clean.
I very paid attention to
good
my
enough.
mission, to my M1. My M1 was correct.
I was giving a lot of hints about like why I'm begrudging fakes things.
I would consider.
Yeah, but by that time I was too convinced that you were Morgana, so it
And
wasn't
when I
working.
said like left hand side, I don't want left hand side.
I understand what you're
And
saying.
I
It's
was
just from
defending Fury.
by those points you were Morgana to me, so it didn't matter. Like, I mean, I was trying to consider both, and I went back and forth a little bit,
I think it
but
was having
Sure,
to.
sure.
I think Screw had Veery as a spy, and
Yeah.
the fact that you tried to protect him was what made you Morgana.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I think
Yeah,
that's enough
I-
games for
Clean's
me
right.
though. That was a lot of fun though. Thanks.
GG's.
See you guys
No,
later.
because I mean, schools should consider. I'm not resin cake. Like I'm never resin cake.
This scroll. She said
Uh,
that.
If I'm
Oh,
never resin
after
cake, that has to be.
3.1.
If I'm never resin cake, that has to be res.
After 3.1, when clean was rejected, you said that cake is probably res.
Who said that?
Scroll.
I
And
said
then
in
he
text
said it
chat
ran
before we
Millions
all
for us.
joined. But
But it's
like
okay.
we basically were able to throw suspicion on Veery because of the hammer positions, and then it
Yep.
became impossible to res Veery without outing as Merlin.
I really wanted to give hints that as soon as we're picking, maybe that's a hint for you to repick something, and he was talking about 3.1. Which I would do this if Scrollers would just be silent, because then I would be framing him. After 3.1 has 2 apps, I just felt like I don't really have any frames, maybe besides Asuma. Like, what are the chances that spies are actually gonna shoot someone who rejected clean? Pretty low.
Said 3.1, right?
Yeah, 3.1 was clean.
Isn't that what I said? If that's clean, Veery can repick.
Yeah, exactly. So
And
I was
you
trying
see
to do
what I'm
something.
saying? You see what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
it's
I was
clean,
trying to
Veery
give
can
hints, but
repick, and Veery didn't even. I don't even know if he considered that too.
no, I mean, he considered repicking.
We considered repicking, but there is no.
I mean, you really had a difficult situation in that 3.5. Like, it's like, what else were you supposed to pick? You really didn't have any picks. I banned top, you banned square.
I think Veery's pick is him, me, plus anybody.
I feel like right
You can
now,
Veery
I don't know.
Veery can pick me,
Screw looks like
himself, plus
Rand,
2
like,
spies. Literally anyone.
If Screw looks like Rand, then I have to like. If Screw sounds Raz and Screw looks like Rand, then I can't. Can I?
Okay, so we agree
Like I
that
had
square, yeah, so square wasn't going to work. But like, to my point, okay, so square doesn't work and you like screws. Cake is gone, right? If cake is gone, one between Pat and Ran.
It could be gone. I wasn't willing to write him off as completely bad.
Yeah, I wanted to ban
Ask
top,
him-
so you have pretty much, you have a forced 3-pick. But like, when you were picking, it was actually Scrolls that already was hard dressing for Amelia. So it was really hard to repick clean.
Are we playing Pat and Veery? Are you playing again?
Yeah, I can play.
Yeah.
Oh, I still didn't see it. Jesus, I'm doing a Veery. He's joining and talking. Mamma mia. That was lucky.
Oh, good. I get to start.
Hey, Bob.
Hello. You get to be the person I like today. Congratulations, Pat. Hope you're proud.
Waiting for Asuma.
Hooray, we win. Right? That's it? Okay, cool.
Not quite.
Aw.
Wait, is Cake here? No.
No.
Unfortunately not. He went to
I'm Cake now.
New Cakers.
We win one mission, and that's more than sometimes happens.
Your pick, rejected, makes no sense to me.
Who's this?
It's Asimus talking to Bobby.
Well, I just picked two people who picked me in 1.1, 1.5. They
yeah,
both
honestly,
rejected.
same.
But I also picked you on my one, so.
I picked Pat because I already said I like him this game.
Why did you reject me, Pat, and you? Is Bobby here or no?
I am.
He is, but he muted.
Okay, I'm back.
Why did
I
you-
was asking why did you pick me and Pat and yourself and reject?
Because those were the two people I trust the most based on no evidence at all.
Then why'd you reject it if you trust
So
him?
why would you reject it?
Because it's based on no evidence at all.
So then you should trust us based on no evidence.
Well, you should have been like. Well, then you could have. If you're using.
Why
if you're
did you
using M1.
re-pick that team?
It's
Like,
correct.
why did you re-pick that if he showed no confidence in it?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have information.
Earl should be on free.
You know, like, screw this Pat.
He should be on free from a month from my POV.
God damn it.
Oh, is this where Pat spies me? Because he off-took me with Screws, and now he lets Screws.
I mean, I don't like Asuma that you picked that team after Bobby's answer. It doesn't sit
Bobby
well
has
with me.
no. Bobby is. It's clear
I
that
know.
Bobby doesn't have information though.
I know, but
So
it's
what
also
are the
possible.
chances that I could be res thinking Bobby likes Pat and they are two res?
It's
What are
also
the chances of
possible that
that?
it's possible that he does have information, and what he stated was a cover for the information that he does have.
Then he should not have said the things he said.
Yeah, but that's still a possibility, and he's somewhat
All
new.
right. Well then, if he shouldn't have said those things, then you can't look at me so hard then.
Hey, Remilia. Remilia, I think you should just.
I just want to res you, Asuma. All right, I'm just trying to figure out how to res you here. I want to trust you, but I just don't like that
It's
pick you
called
did.
it's called saying I think Asuma's res. It's very easy. It's only a couple words.
I want
Sorry,
Asuma
Yuri,
to be
couldn't
res.
hear you.
No, that just
Every
means that I'm
every
not
game
bad
when
at
I'm
POV.
res, every game when I'm res is easy to res me, and people are scared to do it. So I don't know what to tell you.
So I'm once looking bad from my POV, at least for a moment.
Yeah.
Pat, do you think the Maya one looks bad?
Well, 1.3 would, 1.2 would be obviously bad.
Very, you got talked over twice, and I couldn't hear what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was humming.
No, before that, you said randomly, I think you should pick something.
Dirty.
Sure.
What the fuck is this pick?
I don't know.
It's Kato. He's like rejected every team he's been on.
So does 3.2 spy Pat? Is that Asuma spying Pat?
Is Bobby red?
You approved
I don't
him.
really understand the question.
I'm asking. Let me make this clear. Does Bobby even think that he's res?
I mean, I know I'm res.
Okay, so you should spy
So-
Pat.
Well, why should I not spy you is the question.
Because you seem like you don't have any information, and I'm willing to take risks, whereas you are not. Meanwhile, the risks that you're not taking, you're just going out for a spin on whatever boat you're on, is the reason that I picked Mission 2, because I thought you and Pat could be too res. So, if you are res, you should spy Pat. Because clearly I was following you. Make sense?
Not at all.
It doesn't make sense that I was following you? Do you know how this
Yeah,
game
because
works?
nobody should ever follow me because I'm like never right.
That's not how. Oh well, you got followed, so get with it. Are you res?
I am. Are you?
Just
Yes, it's
Carry on.
such a cute conversation from my POV.
I know, right?
Anyways,
Carry on.
Scrolls.
Carry on.
Scrolls, I have this one question.
He's fucking eating chips like all chillax.
Yeah, because I was gonna eat.
Scrolls,
Go
I
ahead.
have this single question towards you. Every single time someone approves someone, you're saying that he's resting him. No matter what it is. Like, people can
No.
just opt teams in their
I wasn't saying that that's what I meant. I was asking. I'm still learning. Like, it's been a long time since I've played, so I'm thinking out loud. Because Asuma approved 3.2, which has Bobby and doesn't have Pat, could that be interpreted that Asuma likes Bobby over Pat?
Well, right
after
now in one star
Mission 2 failed?
confirmed bad. Like 1.1, 1.5, 1.1, 1.4 are bad. 1.2 is probably bad as well. But the problem is that if I have to pick something, I have also to override and choose.
It takes me longer to see overrides. Like, that information doesn't come clear to me. That's
So, well, there's 10 teams.
I
3 has been rejected. They are different. And from my POV, there's only 6. And since I've been on failed M2, that eliminates 4. So 6 from my POV, I was in 2, so that's just 4 teams. Also, you have M1s that were obviously are bad.
Yeah, I
So I
don't
have
see that
4.
information yet. Like, that would take me a long time to figure out. But I believe what you're saying.
Can I suggest some variation of?
Oh, too late.
Oh.
I honestly don't see a team right now. I have no idea what's the team as of right now. So I'm pretty sure that someone has made a grave mistake.
I think Asuma's res. Viri's been trying to solve the game, so I'm leaning towards Viri being res.
I'm in Pat. I like Pat. No. I'm spying Bobby.
Yeah, Viri's Raz.
I think Bobby's just, like, newish.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna need his buy-in, like, if he's resistance. Like, this isn't gonna happen without an off-approve.
Well, we don't.
Well, I'm the only add to this because well, it has bottom. If you want to, well, that would just mean that it's 3.4, and I
think you have
picked
to
clean,
put
and
me
you
on that.
solo rejected it. I mean, it would make sense because nothing makes sense this game.
Can I persuade you to off approve, Asuma?
Sure.
Okay. I'm leaning screw Bobby Veery, and we hammer it now.
What do you say about that, Bobby?
We need you to approve it if that's the plan.
Yeah, I think
Well,
so.
Scrolls, that's a pretty.
I'm not Sharon Berry,
That's
but
big.
okay.
Well, if that's clean, then you're Maryland, and that just makes no sense because we're not winning.
What do you mean we're not winning?
Because they will shoot you. If it's not 3.4, then you're only Maryland on that team that you're trying to push. Like, who is it? Veery? Who just had 4.2? Bobby? You? Well, of course you. But it's not me, obviously. The guy just approved 4.2. And also, you don't have to hammer if you think that's the team, because you will have Bobby picking.
Yeah, but Bobby's a little chaotic, so I don't really want to give him hammer.
A little?
I mean, he can just pick left hand side, and then we can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know if I'd be able to convince him to do it, so figured do it now.
Yeah.
But maybe, I mean, he seems agreeable.
I mean, then I have to chat with Asuma in 5. It's gonna be very hard. Sure.
I know one of you was gonna reject.
Well, we got the off approve, so that looks like a good team.
Yeah.
And maybe you're sending hints, actually. Maybe you're not Marilyn Scrollers. Maybe someone else is. Maybe me. Maybe Yuri.
Run screw Asuma
We should
Bobby.
not be off approving things.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm pretty solid that it's.
We need to talk to Veery. We need to talk to Veery and see what he wants.
Yeah.
I want Asuma, Veery, and Bobby.
Asuma, Veery, Bobby. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, I pretty much approved that already, so.
I mean, it's just a fail from him too, Veery.
Bobby,
Because
you
it's
should
not square.
propose that.
All right.
That's where. And
I'm
because
not
it's
sure on
on
assume it, but I mean, I guess.
Well, he off approved us, so he obviously
Yeah.
trusts you.
Reject.
Lance it.
All
Or
right.
is it square? I lied. Fuck. It's square. Trust. Trust. Give me a second.
Welp. Pretty sure it's just screw loose here. Gotta wait for my assassin to come back.
All right, buddy, I'm back. So I think it's asking as scrollers.
Yeah, it could also be very to screw loose, but I'm thinking screw loose Merlin.
No. So do you want to entertain other options, or do we just take a shot?
Screwloose to Asuma is maybe possible. Let
Oh,
me
he would
check that
hate
out.
you then. Because he's picking Asuma's team, then he says he wants to trust him. And like, what about you? What about you? He's not even trying any of your teams. And he's raging 3.4 if he's Percival to Asuma. Because of 1.4, maybe. But like still. Then he's calling hammer on left hand side.
Yeah, I mean, Screwloose is obviously some PR.
But he's Merlin, I think.
Yeah.
Do you shoot?
It's not Bobby. It's definitely not Veery. Veery really felt like Percival to me, like trying to like tell me to pick Dirty as M3 Hammer.
Ah, yeah, I heard this about bottom. But would he really reject 3.2 as Percival? Maybe he would.
Yeah.
He disliked Asuma. That's why he picked. I mean, I can buy this. I can buy Viri to Scrolls as well. But like
Yeah,
Asuma
if it's-
picking 3 VTs. Yeah.
Veery knows that 3.2 is bad if he's Percival and Screwloose is Merlin because he sees neither Merlin on the team.
Yeah, but like 3.4 rejects, like, well, we're not shooting anyone else. Now we're just having fun finding Percival.
No, Screwloose is on the team. What am I saying? Yeah. Well, I think just shoot Screwloose, and if it's awesome, well played. Yeah.
Well, that's what I get for listening to one res.
I honestly thought that it was you like the whole time, Asuma. So
I have no incentive to res you if I'm a spy. I would just spy you and say that Pat is more res than you because he was, from my point of view, because you liked him out of nowhere.
Okay, so this game will be last one for me.
Yeah, same here.
I think we also have Wrestler joining.
I'm assuming Viri picked Pat because you picked Pat Bobby, so you had 2 people following you.
1.4 was
I picked,
very strong. It was insanely strong.
Yeah.
Like, if 1.4
Bobby-
actually goes with meta, would you just win missions because I'm always shooting Asuma?
Bobby was going
I
out of his
don't
way
want
to
Bobby.
Bobby was going out of his way to like Pat, so I'm like,
I
not
literally
two
just
spies
said at the
likely.
beginning, like I like Pat in this game for no reason. So
well, you
Yeah,
said you
but-
like Pat. You didn't say for no reason when you said it. Otherwise, I would not have picked you.
And that could also just be like a cover. Like we don't know if it's actually for no reason. You saying that is something, you know.
Did we put Oberon in this?
Yeah.
We have already Avalon, I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw Obi.
oh yeah, I get to pick first again. Wrestler, I like you for no reason this time.
Don't do that.
I hope we have more lag than the previous
Well,
game.
now he's doing it on purpose, so you can spy him if he's a spy for real.
I like myself, Bobby, even though I hate myself most of the
These
time.
I also like myself.
Sorry. Let's see. Where am I? Hey, Ranmilia, I'm good. You can pick me. I'm a good guy.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Right.
Alright, it's one them two.
I would not ever think that either of those players would do that. So that's.
It's interesting.
Does Oberon normally do that though? Is that an Oberon thing?
That's another one,
I would
yeah.
say it's a spy thing. They don't have to be Oberon.
Okay, I was just wondering if it made sense for it to be Oberon.
That's a
Doesn't.
I don't know what to call that because I don't know which spy he is.
it's more common for spies.
It's
to do
definitely
that.
between the two of them,
Overall
right?
games.
That's
Are
the.
you serious?
What?
What I mean?
Who just said that?
Which part?
Was that Bobby?
I didn't say anything. I'm just eating chips.
No.
WrestleMania? Okay, WrestleMania. It has to be between us because
Yeah,
nobody
that's
else.
what I said.
What
That's
do you
I said.
mean? You can't accept that. what universe are you living in where somebody else failed the mission and sent it to us?
I hacked into the game and I'm the one who rejected that. Sorry, guys.
Wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, I don't trust Bobby actually. He blindly trusted me, so he's definitely this boy.
The strong pick, he picked the neither of them.
Off apps by WrestleMania. Wait a minute.
Literally
WrestleMania
the
said he
same.
doesn't. Didn't he just say he doesn't trust Bobby because he trusted you?
No,
it wasn't
for no
like that
reason.
for him.
No, I
Oh,
didn't
Sim
trust.
is
That
right.
was morely of a joke because I didn't trust Bobby because he's hacking the game. But in reality, I don't have. In reality, if I'm gonna be 100% serious, I don't have any reason to doubt Bobby in the game just yet. So if you want to like a clear-cut answer,
You should distrust everybody until you are given a reason to trust them. I think, not the other way around.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
everyone
I keep everybody
Evil.
neutral. Unless they out res. If they out as res, then that's a different thing.
Sorry, I'm just thinking because I feel like this has a possibility of getting off approved again. So
Well, this is what you picked. This is what I picked.
I know, but I didn't expect it to get off approved the first time.
I mean, you might as well.
We're not getting any info by doing
What? Are you serious?
this. We're wasting votes. You're
I don't know what else to do. Might as well.
Please. For love of God.
Do we have any other info? Let me see. Is there any world where Varian ran are two spies?
That'd be Resident
No.
WrestleMania with approving teams.
No, jury's still out on the rest of them. 'Cause there's still a third spy.
All right. Let's do this one more time.
This is a very bad play.
Alright, apparently it's not that bad of a play.
No, even if it's clean, it's bad because it outs him as a power roll. Like there's that's yeah. I don't think that's good.
Viri and Ren are 2 spies?
I'm blue.
All right.
Okay. What is Ren?
So
Wait,
picking
Wrestler.
Oberon was bad luck. I'm Morgana. Picking
Okay.
Oberon was bad luck, and then I don't know what WrestleMania is doing off-apping clean teams.
Oh, that's bro, what? That's what I was hoping you would not say. WrestleMania, what are you doing?
Learning the game. Let's just say that.
You should. Okay.
That almost worked, but you have to pick dirty on your turn.
Last time I told somebody, they were like, "What are you talking about? Like a
Oh,
therapist?"
so
But,
in mission
Linear, from your
2.5,
point of
I should
view,
have picked something else. You're saying
You should,
2.5.
from your point of view, you should like yourself.
Yo, WrestleMania,
Instead,
don't talk during assassination. It only helps the
instead,
spies.
instead, you liked everyone else. You see, you liked Bobby, Pat, and Screws. You didn't like yourself, but you should like yourself.
I
Oh,
always voted yes.
You should
yes.
So basically you should pick yourself and anybody else. But you picked everyone except for you.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Let me see. So
That was almost
okay,
good.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's why I said Very Ran. Like Very Ran has 1 spy or 2 spies because and then WrestleMania turned out to be assassin because Very picked Ran and then won. So let me see. Bobby picks Wrestle. Maybe I don't know what that is. Maybe something. Very
It's
picks
probably
Ran.
probably not Viri, probably not Bobby. And shoot.
Essentially, yeah. And I pick Wrestle. I pick okay. Shit. Okay.
Screwloose seemed like he had doubt. It could be acting.
Screws,
I guess we
Pat.
shoot Pat.
Screws or Pat? But when Pat picked, so when Pat repicked Screws, Screws' team, Pat said, that's what he said, something along the lines of, "That's what you picked, and this is what I'm picking," which is essentially nothing at all. It's the exact same shit. So that could be PR, maybe, but it could be PR.
Viri and
You're saying
Bobby
it's gonna
both.
be Scrooge
He
again?
basically said, like Pat basically Pat did the exact same thing Screws did, and tried to make it sound like there was a difference between it, and there wasn't.
Yeah.
You want
So-
still equal Pat? You think? Oh,
Did it sound like Screws wasn't thinking he would get off approved by, I guess, Barry in this case? It's just Barry or Pat, right?
I think it's most likely Pat. It could be a screw loose. It could possibly be Viri, but like Viri and Bobby unpicked spies. So what are you gonna do? We don't have a lot of information.
Yeah.
And Screws
Yeah,
didn't
whose
think,
fault is that, anyways?
and Screws didn't think either of us would have failed at one. I'm fine with Pat, but it could. I mean, it's 50-50. Screws couldn't be Merlin saying that he didn't think either of us would have failed that mission.
He
But-
could be. It's good acting if so.
Yeah.
All right.
I
It's
used
just Barry
fucking
then.
inferior first of all. That was wrong.
Okay, just very. then.
Wasn't acting. I thought that Ranmilia could be Merlin, and
Mhm.
I just didn't think that either of you two would ever fail a 2-person mission. I genuinely did not think that would happen.
They didn't know it's 2-person mission though. I also
Well, no.
I had Vermilia's spy. I had
No, they
assumed
knew that it was a 2-person mission. They know that there's only 2 people
Yeah.
on
Well,
it.
yeah, after the fail, yeah, but before the fail, they just didn't know.
I don't know
No.
that I'm picking Oberon, obviously.
No. I mean, even if it was 1 red, 1 blue, I still don't think either of you would ever fail. I'm surprised that Asuma failed a
like
2-person
this.
mission. I would not expect
This
that.
is
already
not a
had
bad
a
play,
scene.
actually.
I already had a scene playing in my head. If Renemilia somehow magically picks me, I'm going to fail, and hopefully it doesn't double fail. I didn't think he would pick me, and then it happened, and I was like, "Oh, I'm failing this 100%."
Yeah, that was good. I thought
Yeah,
Ramilia was
it's-
Merlin the whole game, so.
It's
Yeah, very
also
big-
really
very
rough
big
because of
brand
the
on Merlin.
positions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I would never expect Assassin to pick. clean, and then
Also, that also
that
considered.
kind of sheeped me. I was like, what? Because I had Ranmilia, WrestleMania, and Viri as spies, like at first. And then Viri started sounding brass. And like, with M2 fast, and I was like, Jesus.
Well, now we know spies should like themselves. Pick yourself.
So yeah, that's it for me for today.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah,
guys
sa-
for playing.
Good game.
Fuck it.
It was a lot of fun.
GG's, folks. Fun times as always.
Mm.
GG's.